What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Denver Nuggets fans? Welcome to TSR Sports, where we'll be doing a live play-by-play reaction scoreboard chat for, well, actually what's left of the San Antonio Spurs against what's left of the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets had a double overtime game last night. I actually just found out Jokic went off for 61. He had a triple-double, so I get why he's out, and a couple of the Denver guys are out. The Spurs, Vassell's out, Sohan's out, Johnson's out. Kelvin seemed to hurt his back last night, but is this the Spurs way of saying we're trying to tank a little bit here? And I mentioned in the chat the Miami Heat are playing well. They're beating the Celtics right now. The Heat are on fire. Hope they somehow pass the Atlanta Hawks and push the Hawks back up into the lottery. Stay tuned for that. That would be great because yes, that would be great. So go Miami Heat. Two Flesh Corey, what's going on? Glaze and Bacon, Steven D. Sports critic, Amir Metro. If you saw me last night, I caught you at the end of the stream and I gave you a GG. He's an Orlando Magic fan. They won last night. Hey, Orlando Magic, keep winning and push Atlanta into the lottery. Let's get Atlanta in the lottery at all costs. So go Orlando. Injury report tonight. Dev Vassell, Jeremy Sohn, Keldon Johnson, as I mentioned, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Christian Brown for the Nuggets. Wow. Yeah, take a Rooney tonight. Our schedule, we got the Cavs next. Great. You play Atlanta twice. Can you beat them twice? I'm going to be rooting for your team. Hard, Amir. I'm going to hope you win both. Crush the Hawks. See them doing it before you. And hear the lamentation of the Hawks fans. My goodness. Oh, who the heck is starting for the Spurs tonight? With no Devin Vassell. And then who's the primary guys off the bench? Charles Bassey's out, but I mean, that's like the sun coming up, right? Whatever. Jay Money, what's up? Willow, Nightingale, and Swerve Strickland. Wait, what? I don't know what that was. Maybe Sandro Mamukelashvili gets put into the starting lineup, which would give us more size than usual. If you've got Biombo, Mamu, and Barnes, then it gives us 3 players, 6'8" or more. No, we're not playing against Mr. Triple Double. Mr. Triple Double sitting on the bench in street clothes. Uh, Sports critic, it's a darn good question. Westbrook, Pickett, Tyson, Najee, Jordan. That's what I got. Thank you, J Money. CP3, Castle, Barnes, Champagne in the starting lineup. Okay, he's like 6'7", 6'8", which really not giving us any more size. T-Gunk, what's going on? Let's go Spurs. This is gonna be a game. I don't even know. There's players on the Nuggets playing tonight that I've never heard of. There's going to be a lot of guys coming off the bench. I have pretty much what's left of the roster up because after the few of the starters, I don't know many of these bench guys. One guy I thought his last name was Cancer, but it's actually Can't Carr. No, Barnes played well, but the Magic, you guys are rebuilding or are done with your rebuild. You're a playoff team now. We hope to be that next year with a healthy Wemby, Aaron Fox that gets part of the Spurs offseason, the training camp, etc. With Stefan Castle in the second year, which whatever first round picks, if we do take two, we do have a lottery pick sitting at 8th right now. We have the Hawks pick sitting at 15th. There's a chance we can move up into the top 4 if the Spurs get the first overall pick again. And as a Magic fan, you certainly know how that feels with getting Shaq and Penny within, 2 or 3 years. The Spurs can get Wemby and Cooper Flag. I know it's a pipe dream, but I'm going to dream. There's a perennial playoff team after that. Andrew, what's going on? Glazing Bacon, what's up with the message retracted? Greco, hello to you. Yeah, all our young guys out. I was thinking that too. And CP3 and Barnes are still playing. And Biombo. The North of 30 club. Where's the youth movement tonight? We're playing all the old guys. Von Caro. Well, no, I mean, but as regards to top picks in a short span, for me at least, when I think Orlando Magic, the big one that stands out is Shaq and Penny. It's too bad that didn't work out for the team. Shaq went to LA and Penny injuries killed his career. David Lee has arrived. Would Barnes be a starter on this team next year, Andrew? I don't think so, but he sure as heck can contribute off the bench. That's for darn sure. Dwight Howard, yes, Dwight Howard, that's right. What's going on, Bobby? Thank you for stopping in. Heard we have 5. Yeah, a lot of players out for both teams. I got to adjust my second light. It's kind of blinding me. It's a little bit. It's like I'm having trouble looking at the chat, and I realize it's going to get blinded in the face. Yeah, a lot of guys out. Jokic went for 61 last night. Double overtime. I'm assuming he played well over 40 minutes. Jokic played 53 minutes yesterday. Don't want KD. It can brew all at once. I don't want it. King of Horror, what's going on? Gosh, more people send to KD. No, not going to happen. I'm going to say here, not going to happen. Good evening, Agent. Thank you for stopping in. William George Gervin might be playing for the Spurs tonight. I heard coming off the bench for the San Antonio Spurs is Coyote. Baby Coyote's very excited to see Big Coyote coming off the bench. Center Yodi. Why not? Early good luck boop? Okay. If you've got a Yodi, the good luck boop is coming. So get your Yodi, and we can get Yodi boops. These are the shortest steps ever, Yodi. Boom, boom, boom. Getting KD would guarantee the playoffs. I would agree with that. At what cost? You're bringing in a 37-year-old player whose last two teams, the Nets and the Suns respectively, haven't done particularly well with him there. You're also bringing in what, a 45 to $50 million contract plus the assets you're sending out. Again, said KD. Is that worth it for a playoff appearance next year when we might not be good enough to win at all? I don't think so. Bringing in Kevin Durant is a very, very win now move. And as Spurs fans, we've talked a lot in this community. We're not trying to win one championship now, and that's it. And then they're not, you don't see another one for 10, 15 years. We're trying to build around Wemby. We'll build around Castle. We got Fox. Build something for the next 5 to 10 years. Build another Ginobili, Parker, Duncan. Isn't that the thing long term, a 15-year powerhouse in the Western Conference, as opposed to let's win right now, give up all these assets, and like the Toronto Raptors, when they got Kawhi, they got one championship out of Kawhi. Hey, that's great. I'm sure they're happy. And that's it. I don't want to bring in KD. You get one championship, give up all these assets, and next thing you know, 5 years from now, we're a middle of the pack playoff team. That's my 2 cents. I don't know. And if he comes here, I'll root for him, as I would anybody wearing the silver and black. I don't think that's the way to go. Unless we can get him for a bag of chips. And I don't think we're getting him for a bag of chips. Uh, Bag of Doritos? Maybe? Cool Ranch? Anybody? Anyway, Katie should have stayed with the Warriors. I agree with that, Andrew. Big Coyote can block shots with his ears. Good point. UConn women in the Final Four, indeed, Asia. That's a good thing to see. I watched most of that game. I checked out the last 3 minutes. I was tired. Gio says he wants the Spurs to lose today. I can't say that, but I can say I want the other teams to win. Dallas Mavericks are playing the Atlanta Hawks tonight. Let's hope Dallas wins. The Miami Heat are beating up the Celtics. Go Miami Heat. So I'll root for the teams around us, but I don't have it in me to say I hope the Spurs lose. I can't do that. Yes, an OKC type of draft. They have done a fantastic job building their team. And they might get a lottery pick this year on top of that. He would be the bridge between now. Um, yeah, I get it. Armadou. I, we'll have to agree to disagree on this one. I don't want it to happen. Honestly, I don't see it happen. It's traditionally not. And granted, this is a different Spurs team that we're used to, but I don't think they're just going to bring somebody, a big star like that in, unless Wemby says he wants that. If Wemby's all in on Kevin Durant, then, which could be possible. I don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Elias, thank you for stopping in. What's up? Hoping we have a good game no matter what. Speak, so what's going on? T-Pibble Nuggets lineups are NBA champions. Well, I mean, there are players from the Nuggets team from a couple years ago. Russell Westbrook's not an NBA champion, I don't believe, correct? I don't think so. Probably says, can we get to 50 likes before the game starts? I have no control over that, but you do. I like your other comment there. Naz Reid, Miles Turner, something like that. Yes. I think the Spurs are thinking more long term, which is why we're seeing the Spurs do these, pick swaps in 2028, 2030, 2031. They're thinking long term, and Kevin Durant doesn't fit that long term planning we're seeing from Brian Wright. Champagne Barnes, Biombo, Castle, Paul. That's We got three guys north of 30 in the starting lineup. One guy pushing 40. Feels weird saying that. Wow. William Hope's wow, okay, fair. You're just coming in. Ah, you missed the Coyote Boop. We'll do another one tonight at some point. Yanks down, they stink. Vic Najee, Hunter Tyson, DeAndre Jordan, Jalen Pickett, and Russell Westbrook. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I know DeAndre Jordan and Russell Westbrook. I can't say I've heard of Zeke Najee. Hunter Tyson and Jalen Pickett. I'm not sure I've ever heard of those guys. At least Nova South. We're gonna see Malachi Brandon probably tonight, Bobby. Yeah, that's a starting lineup, all right, Area 51. Jen, go Spurs from a Lakers fan. Okay, thank you. Oh, you guys are rooting for the Nuggets to lose. That's right. You guys are the Lakers and Nuggets are like right there in the standings, aren't they? Four Paws, what's going on? Steve Najee's a champion. I had a feeling. In Area 51 for good luck? Okay. Westbrook versus Paul's a big matchup. What year are we in it, right? Both players' best days behind them. Doesn't mean they still can't hoop. Spurs win the jump ball. Players are on the court. And away we go. And Chris Paul's going to start us off with a short jumper and put us on the board. This is a bad lineup for us, which we can say a lot. Daddy, what's going on? I can't tell you how many times this year I've watched the Spurs and said, "Oh, this is a bad lineup for us." When we had center Kellen Johnson out there at times, yes, Kellen Johnson, all just about 6'5", playing center at times for the Spurs. That's where we're at this season. Harrison Barnes with the ball out in three-point line. The game has just started. Thank you all for hanging out here on a Wednesday night. This is the fourth game in 5 days for the San Antonio Spurs. This has been a Harrison Barnes pull up Jay Good. This has been a lot. I'm not the type of person that likes streaming this much. I like streaming the Spurs 3 times a week, but 4 games in 5 nights. This is extra credit apparently. And now it's we're missing a lot of guys. Westbrook for three, no good. Westbrook not a good 3-point shooter as Bismack Biyombo knocks it out of bounds. The ball will go back to Denver. Will my bet be voted since I placed? Will your bet be voided? Uh, Chris, I don't know anything about gambling. I don't know. I don't know how that works if a player's out. I'm sorry, not the person to ask. I don't know if anybody in the chat knows that. I have no idea. Pickett with a jumper, no good. Spurs coming to the game with an 11-24 record on the road. That is not too good. PP3 is going to toss it right to Russell Westbrook, who's not on the Spurs. We have an open three in the corner, and that's no good by Hunter Tyson. The Nuggets are still looking for their first bucket. Castle will bring it up for the Spurs. Castle into the paint. Euro step to Biyombo. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with San Antonio, 14 on the shot clock. I would like to see a cleaner game from Stephon Castle tonight. He had 7 turnovers last night. Yeah, not a fan of that. So, a cleaner game. He tends to force the issue quite a bit in the paint, and kudos to Mitch Johnson letting him play through it. Wow. Champagne for 3. Illuminix, what's going on? Russell Westbrook and a bunch of spare parts. Yeah, I mean DeAndre Jordan, he's older, but we know him. Westbrook in the paint misses the layup. Biyombo with the rebound. Nothing going right for Denver at the moment. Barnes for 3. Nope. Jordan with the rebound. Hey, it's Go Spurs go to you. Nuggets are 3rd in the Western Conference. Are the Lakers 4th? I got a feeling they're like right there. I don't like the Lakers if there's any Nuggets fans in the chat. Because of the super team thing over the last few years, with Russell Westbrook being part of that super team, where the Lakers, for whatever reason, after winning a championship, blow up their team and bring in Westbrook. Champagne from the corner, no good. Denver's still looking for their first bucket. I saw a Lakers fan in the chat. Cool with Lakers fans, though. Have no issues with their fans, just some of the team's decisions. And the drafting of Bronny was a little cheesy. Another miss from Westbrook. This is awful offense from Denver right now. Castle pull-up jumper swish. And a timeout, Denver. No, Robert, I'm not sure why they're there. Thank you. I guess ESPN has not updated it yet. There it goes. There it is. Lineups are over there on the right. I got to move it down just a little bit. We're cutting off some, we're cutting some stuff off there. What? That's what she said. Gosh, actually, hopefully that's not what she said. All right, let me move this. There we go. There we go. That's all in there. All the way in. All the way in. Talking about basketball and the lineups, guys. Come on now. Gio, never say easy win for the Spurs. If there's anything I've learned as well, being a Spurs fan for 35 years, easy win for the Spurs, something you could say in the past for sure. But since this channel started on April 5th of 2019, we're near the anniversary of the channel. Easy win for the Spurs is definitely not something we can say these days. Yeah, it is, Bart. Yes, it is. Vanny, they might. The Spurs seem to be in tank mode with Sohan, Vassell, Johnson out. I mean, Bassey's out too, but again, what else is new? But Denver is missing a ton of guys. They had that double overtime game last night. They probably looked at the Spurs and said, we're taking tonight off. So, okay. I mean, if the Spurs get a win, it is what it is. It'll be nice to see some guys get minutes that usually don't. I've got to think Mamu's going to get more minutes tonight. Malachi Branham's going to be in the rotation. If not him, Jordan McLaughlin. We should see some variety in Mitch's lineups tonight. Hugo, almost 6 years, literally. Veronica, your birthday's on April 5th? Your birthday's the same day as the channel anniversary? I had no idea. Well, happy birthday coming up. If we have a bad team, the Nuggets have a horrendous team. Well, that's fair. I mean, yeah, 9-0 right now. Overall, what? Thank you for stopping in. Hey, Ottawa, is that? Hey, you go. No, Homer. Getting confused. Homer Martinez, right? Order of your game. I got to read the write-up you did on that. I'm getting confused. Spurs suck. And, well, both teams are sitting a lot of guys. Denver's sitting their guys because of the double overtime game last night, and the Spurs are sitting their guys because I don't think they want to win anymore at this point. No, that's his game, Veronica. He's got the a game coming out. All right. Harrison Barnes part of an exclusive 50%, 40% club, 50% field goal percentage, 40% three-pointer. Oh, but it is okay. Actually, is that reverse? Okay. Oh, they're standing until they score. Is that the deal? I know UConn does that. I didn't know Denver does that. Well, they can sit down. Hunter Tyson with the layup in the paint. Troy, thank you for stopping in. 9-2, Spurs have given up their first bucket. Castle with the ball, standing on the Denver Nuggets logo, 15 on the shot clock, into CP3. Goes right by CP3. That's a turnover. I've noticed more and more Castle's looking at the refs, looking for a call, and that needs to stop. He's not getting the calls right now. You've got to keep playing. If you don't get the call, wow, Tyson blows right by him, but a block by Biamo. If you don't get the call, get your butt back on defense. We see that a lot from players. Luka Doncic is notorious for bickering at the refs, and then it's a 5-on-4 down the other end. CP3 for three. Point back rim, no good. Denver ball, Denver on the run. And the ball's going to be deflected, and that's a turnover for Denver. 8 minutes to go, 9-2. Castle zips it over to Harrison Barnes. Barnes going to drive in the paint. Gets double teamed. Back to Paul. Over to Champagne in the corner. Off the rim, no good. And it's Denver ball. Westbrook gets into the paint. And now a block by Champagne on Hunter Tyson. Ooh, the offense is rough to watch. Castle for three. Nope. Woody, yeah, they are. Mr. Scotch Crouch, what's going on? Illuminanix, yep. 40-year-old CP3. Troy 987 Ghost Spurs go to you. Oh my gosh, this game is some bad offense out there right now. Any substitutions yet? I don't see it on the Spurs side. CP3 with the ball out on three-point land. Over to Castle. Castle's open for three. He's going to take the three, and he'll make the three. 12-2. Yeah, Woody, he does that a lot. I would agree. And I get doing it once in a while, but if you miss a shot, and then everybody's going the other direction, you're a detriment to your team on defense if you're not getting down there. Westbrook finally hits a three, 12-5. Four pause, 100% there. Yes. You're not going to give a top five player in the league a call. You're not giving a rookie a call. I agree completely. Barnes in the paint, pull up Jay. Back room, no good. Jordan with the rebound. It is Denver ball, 12-5. Jordan with the ball, drop it off to Tyson. Tyson's going to launch a three. Okay, Denver on the comeback, 12-8. Spurs ball. Wow, Curry fan, has it been that long? Thank you for stopping in. Hey, yeah, 2022 is a few years ago. Castle to Biamo in the paint. Biamo misses a shot. I guess there's a lot of people rooting against Denver tonight for playoff positioning. I gotta assume. Quick layup for Denver. It's now 12-10 with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Barnes is open in the corner, his favorite spot. You cannot leave Harrison Barnes open one of the corners. He's going to drain that three on you every time. Warriors chasing him for the 3 seed. Okay. Yeah, Alex, Chris Paul has not missed a game, has he? Is he the only, as Stephon Castle missed any games? Westbrook's going to toss it to Jordan, and Jordan, shakalaka. Whoops, wrong team. 15-12. Spurs were the home team last night, so I'm getting my sides a little mixed up. Harrison Barnes with a career high in three-point percentage this year, 42.2. CP3 from the elbow, no good. Denver ball. Denver's starting to wake up a little bit here in the first quarter. Get in the paint, and Jalen Pickett misses it right at the rim. Spurs ball. Pass over to Champagny. Champagny finds Barnes. Barnes in the paint. Back out to Castle. Castle's going to take off. Almost loses the ball. To CP3. 4-3. Carlos Jeter. What's going on, my friend? Como esta? Go Spurs, go to you. The eyeballs are in the chat. Carlos Jeter, bring in the eyeballs. The Yankees stink. What happened to our Yankees? Just don't call timeouts. Come on now, Bobby. You know that. Westbrook's going to be fouled by Castle. 4:33 to go. Spurs are up 18-12. The game is in Denver. Both teams with a ton of guys out tonight. Vassell's out. Hammer. Who was it? Vassell's out. Noah, you aren't kidding. Yankees are a perplexing team. Curry fan, I don't remember which game that is. I'm going to be honest with you. 3 years ago, that's a great memory on your part. I got nothing on that. Westbrook with the ball, 4 on the shot clock. Stops, pops, no good. And Julian Champagny with the rebound for San Antonio. Jordan McLaughlin has checked in for the Spurs, so he's getting some playing time. Champagny for 3. Oh, boy, that was off. McLaughlin with the offensive board. Out to Harrison Barnes, open for 3. That one's not. The Nuggets are leaving Harrison Barnes open, and he is making them pay. Oh, you know what, Curry? I actually might remember that now. Steph out. I think, yeah, that was a fun one. That's not a fun one. You leave Harrison Barnes open in the corner, he's going to do this to you. What's up, Jim? Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, Chris Paul. Chris Paul might play all 82 then, Alex. If he hasn't missed a game, right? Crazy. Right, sports critic? You better take Harrison Barnes seriously. Castle's missed 1 game. Okay. CP3 is our most durable player. Who would have thought Chris Paul at his age? I don't think Harrison Barnes has missed too many games. I'm not sure he's missed any, has he? Barnes was a Warrior. That's right. I forgot about that. All the Lakers and Warriors fans were Spurs. Hey, if there's any Lakers fans and Warriors fans in here, I appreciate you guys. I seriously do. Warriors fans actually really helped build up this channel in 2019. The way this channel really got, going is I called one of the games between the Clippers and the Warriors in the playoffs. And a lot of the big streamers at that time were calling the second night of the NFL draft. I think I was one of the few people calling the Clippers Warriors. I think people just were like, the Clippers stink. And I think the Clippers won that game or there was a big comeback. I don't remember what happened, but I called that game and then people that were in the chat like, you should call the Warriors games, and I made a promise to call the Warriors games in that playoff. So it really helped get the channel off the ground. And so I always appreciate Warriors fans for doing that. Barnes dealing with the ring on the Spurs sounds about right. HB set. So Barnes and Paul have not missed a game. I don't realize Barnes the last 2 years has played all 82. Dang, he's quite durable. Carlos, no idea on that. Carlos would have seen, not Carlos Jeter. Carlos Edmundo, who knows? If he comes back to San Antonio, and I wouldn't be against CP3 coming back, it's got to be in a bench role. He absolutely do not. I do not want to see him starting next season. Him and Chris Fox, De'Aaron Fox just don't work. You got one player, De'Aaron Fox, that's pushing the pace, lightning fast, one of the fastest players in the NBA, and then you got a guy that's 40, which is the opposite of the fastest player in the NBA right now. Jedi, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Okay, Curry, got it. Wizards beat the Kings. Wow. Wow. By the way, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, make sure you hit the thumbs up. It's fast, free, fun, nutritious, and delicious. It's all we'll ask for here. No sponsorships, memberships, Patreon. I'm not going to beat you over the head with that, but I will beat you over the head with the thumbs up. If you're a sports fan as well, we do a lot of Spurs coverage, but I do dabble into other NBA content and NFL content. I've been doing the Giants because, Giants shorts, but I am starting to do sports documentaries. I did one on Brandon Jennings, Anthony Bennett, Saquon Barkley. Got another one that will be out not next Friday, but the following Friday. So, or actually next Friday, next week. It'll be done next Friday. And yeah, I'm enjoying doing documentaries for the channel. Really hoping we can grow the channel off of that. Westbrook in the paint, layup, good. 21-14. Sandro Mamakhelishvili, Spurs fans, has checked in for San Antonio. Also, Blake Wesley. This is a lineup. Harrison Barnes, Julian Champagnie, Jordan McLaughlin, Blake Wesley, and Mamu. Wow. I never thought I'd say that ever. Dang. That's a lineup. Keith M, thank you for stopping in. Glad to see I'm calling Spurs games now. Keith, I've been calling Spurs games ever since this channel started, my friend. This is a fifth year in a row we've been calling, 6th year in a row we've been calling the Spurs. They've been a losing team every year. This will be the last year of calling the Spurs as a losing team. I'm calling it now. Fox and Castle, yes, Alex, absolutely. But no, Keith, I've been doing games for. Oh, my clock is running. I'm a little ahead. I started doing Spurs games live before I did Spurs videos, like news videos, analysis videos. And the Entertainer Talking Sports suggested to me, you need to do, just don't be a live streamer. And I decided, found I like doing news videos, especially now I work from home, so I can do news videos on my break. That's a miss by the Nuggets. Spurs ball. Turnover by Blake Wesley. Denver ball. 3 minutes to go. 23-14. Westbrook, we're bringing it up for Denver. He's going to drive to the rim. Layup. Good. Oh, Keith, I see what you're saying. Okay, yes, the channel. It started off actually calling all the playoff games in 2019, which I would have got burned out by that. I did call the Spurs games that year, Keith. Barnes misses in the corner. The Spurs got knocked out by these Denver Nuggets. I called the last 2 games of this series. And so right when I started streaming. But yes, calling the Spurs. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm sorry. I made the decision after that summer, 2019, to pretty much exclusively live stream the Spurs. Blake Wesley for 3. Although, gonna put it out there, plan on doing a hate watch for the Atlanta Hawks for their playing games. I'll be rooting against Atlanta. I want their pick to become a lottery pick. There's a 3 by Westbrook near the corner. No good. Champagnie with the rebound. If you got Blake Wesley draining threes on you, it'll be a long night. Blake with the ball again. Drops it off to Mamu. Sandro Mamakhelishvili will just kind of dribble out a little bit now and get it back to Blake. 8 on the shot clock. Back to Mamu. He's going to think about the 3. He's going to take the 3. He's going to miss the 3. Denver ball. 26-16. What's up, JT? Under 2 minutes to go. Spurs are up by 10. Denver's missing pretty much their entire starting lineup, are they not? There's a 3 in the corner, and that 3 is no good by, oh gosh, who the hell is that? Gray Alexander. I'm sorry, I don't know the Denver roster. this deep. We're like into their third stringer. Champagne into the paint. Little jumper at the rim is good. And the Spurs are taking it to what's left of Denver. We need the Dallas Mavericks to win, Dennis. Go Dallas. Something I don't normally say ever in my life, but in this case, I'll say it tonight. Denver ball down by 12. 1 minute to go. 6 on the shot clock for Denver. Denver's having a trouble getting shot off. Finally, a three in the corner is no good by Spencer Jones. Spurs ball. McLaughlin to Harrison Barnes. Barnes in the paint. Layup rolls off the rim. Fernando, good evening to you. And Shiro, thank you for being here. Go Spurs. Well, go Spurs. Go to both of you. Jones in the paint. Layup good. 28-18. Spencer Jones averaging 1.2 points per game tonight, which means he's going to go off for 30 against us. Blake Wesley zips into the paint, gets a layup good. Spurs trying to 2-for-1, and they will. There's a 8-second differential between shot clock and the game clock. 30-18. The Spurs looking good tonight. Something I haven't been able to say much recently. Westbrook with the ball. Almost a turnover by Denver. They're having trouble getting a shot off. 2 on the shot clock. Now a corner three is good by Alexander. 30-21. Blake Wesley will let the ball roll up the court. We'll finally pick it up. The Spurs can hold here for the last one. Oh, there's a foul by Denver. Yeah, Ottawa, I hope. Dallas needs to win. No Jokic tonight, R. He played 53 minutes last night, scoring, I believe it was 61 points. So they're resting him, and they're resting a lot of guys. Probably the NBA's rigged, D2. But both teams are resting a substantial amount of players. The Spurs, of course, are already without their best players. Victor Wembanyama, De'Aaron Fox out for the season. They're also resting tonight Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan, Devin Vassell, Charles Bassey, who's always out, and then Denver, just their entire starting lineup is out. As far as I don't think any of the their entire starting lineup is out. All right, Curry, catch you later, man. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you see you sooner than 3 years. Oh, steal by Mamu, and he throws it down. What the heck?
Thunder, 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 dunk of justice.
Mama with the steal and dunk at the end of the first quarter. What a sloppy pass by Denver. Well, not even a sloppy pass. I'm sorry. Just Mamu pickpocketed Westbrook. My bad. There's Brian. I would say there's definitely way too much gambling in sports in general, and we don't know how that's affecting the outcome. I would hope that it's not. I swear, all I see now is just online gambling everywhere. There's a million sites. I will not endorse it here for the record. If you like doing that, hey, that's you. No criticism for me, but I will never endorse gambling on this site or site on this channel. It's not a site, it's a channel. Mamu, Spurs are up by 12. So if you're rooting against Denver, the Spurs so far are getting it done for you. So congratulations, I guess. We got to 50 thumbs up before the end of the first quarter, but don't forget to keep on smashing the thumbs up. It does help the channel. And by hitting the thumbs up, you're official member and sponsor of TSR Sports. And that's pretty cool, isn't it? Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go! Judge finally with an RBI single. About time, J Money. It doesn't know. I'm a Yankees fan, a Giants fan, and a Spurs fan. I know those kind of don't go together, but they go together for me. There you go, Vaddy. You can't believe you're saying it, but let's go Spurs. D2, I just heard the Kings lost to the Wizards. Any given Sunday, or in this case, Wednesday. Gia's like, okay, I want the Spurs to win. Works for me. Vamos, espuelas, vamos. Lele Spurs. There we go. It's a couple different languages. Maybe not done very well. But, I'm not saying it makes anybody a bad guy. I just refuse to be one of those people that, some people have gambling issues, and I don't want to make things worse by endorsing it on the channel. Levi and friends, good evening to you. Not a hockey fan, Hugo. I tried. I even called on this channel briefly in 2019 when the Boston Bruins were upset by the St. Louis Blues? I think that's a team name that's not feeling totally 100% confident on that. But I'm pretty sure it was a St. Louis team that was playing bad and then in January turned their season around and ended up winning the Stanley Cup. Nick Kills, good evening to you. What's left of the Spurs is beating what's left of the Nuggets. I just realized my hoodie really blends in with when I sit like this with the blanket behind me. That's kind of freaky. You know what, Carlos? I don't get it either. Dario Saric with the first bucket of the second quarter. 33-23. It is Spurs ball. Stefan Castle is checked back into the game for San Antonio. He'll drive in the paint, spin around, throws up a layup, and gets blocked. He has got to be in the top 5 for getting shots blocked in the NBA. And I hate to say that, but let's be real. Alexander with an in-and-out burger from the corner, and it's going to be Spurs ball. Mama with the rebound, gets it up to Blake Wesley. Really, really would like to see Castle block less. And Mamu for 3. Sandro Mama Kelishvili. Nice, Mosley. He seems like he's a cool dude. Nuggets ball starts in the paint. Little jumper's good. 36-25. Jordan McLaughlin will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle with the ball. Out 3-point land. Thinks about the 3. Says he's going to toss it back to Mamu. He's going to shoot the 3. Mamu Kelishvili. Is Malachi out there? No, is he? Malachi Branham is getting minutes. Our Savior is here. There's a 3 for Jalen Pickett. Malachi Branham. Good. I want to see Malachi get some minutes. Show us something. By the way, we have 4 guards and a Mamu right now. McLaughlin, Castle, Malachi, and Wesley are all guards. As Branham drives the paint, throws up the layup. It's 4 guards and a Mamu. I'm looking at Denver's lineup. That lineup does not look very big either, but I don't know the heights of the guys that are out there. I don't know a lot of the players that are out there for Denver right now. 41-28, 10 minutes to go. And Castle just took a shot to the face. I think that's going to be an offensive foul on Denver. I guess it is. Trey Alexander with the foul. 4 guards and a Mamo. You heard me right, Area 51. Branham, Mini LeBron. Malachi Branham? I don't know about that, but thank you for stopping in, Renee. It is Mamu time. It kills. It is Mamu time. What time is it? Number 12. Castle with the ball for the Spurs at the elbow. Takes off, drives, throws it up off the glass. No good. Fouled. Going the line for 2. Miss TSR just texted me she's falling asleep. Then I say go to bed. Call the night. If you're really interested in what I'm going to say, the replay will be there tomorrow. Believe me, I'm going to be tired by the time the 4th quarter gets here. 41-28. Castle with 5 points, 2 of 4 from the floor. Where is Flavor Flav? Right? Randy and Area 51. We're at Flavor Flav. Yeah, boy. Castle misses the first free throw. Bianca, they're looking good right now. Now, Denver is missing their starting lineup, but we are missing numerous players as well. So half a dozen one, 6 in the other. I heard the All-Star weekend was awesome, Brian. The battle of was like America versus Canada or what I don't remember what it was called, but I heard their All-Star weekend was terrific, whereas the NBA's All-Star weekend, nobody cares. They already are getting rid of the new tournament format. After 1 year, they're already ditching it. Got the 3 for Denver, no good. Offensive rebound for Denver. They get into Sarcic. And now a turnover by Denver. Spurs ball up by 14. McLaughlin's going to fire up a 3. Front rim, no good. Castle tries to throw it down with a putback, no good. Falls down. Denver ball. 9 minutes to go. My clock's not running. I'm having clock issues here. Come on, clock. We'll get that fixed on the next time out. It's just a little behind. We have an open 3. Alexander. No good. Mama with the rebound. Oof. Mom will bring it up for the Spurs. Gets it out to Castle. Castle's going to take off. Into the paint. Kicks it out to Blake Wesley. Wesley looks at the line to shoot a 3. Changes his mind. He takes off. Throws up a shot. Gets fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2. The Nuggets have not taken any free throws tonight. The Spurs have. I kind of like the format too. I thought it was different, but they're already getting rid of it. For pause, you could be right. TNT is done with the NBA. I don't know where it's going next season. Is it exclusively NBC? Or is it going to be split like it was before? Like before it was TNT for some games and ESPN? Is it going to be NBC and ESPN? Or did ESPN lose it too? Is it just NBC? I think Amazon Prime's getting some games. Wesley's first free throw is good. We got one more coming up. Wild the Nations. Thank you, Brian. I couldn't remember the name of it. I missed the second free throw. America, Canada, Finland, and Sweden. Okay. We have a wide open three for Denver, and it's a miss. Hunter Tyson can't hit the three Spurs ball. Nothing dropping for Denver tonight. Castle into the paint, layup, no good. Gets his own miss out to Branham. Yeah, Branham thought about the three and pulled it down. Malachi's now going to drive in the paint. The little baby hook is good. Volpe home run. Okay. Yeah, Bianchi was a double OT last night. Jokic, 53 minutes, 61 points. No surprise he's not playing tonight. You're not going to play your star player one night, 53 minutes, and then go out and ask him to play him again. Jones for three. No good. Man, Denver's getting some good shots, but they're not going in. Castle bringing it up for the Spurs. Zips it out to Wesley in the corner. Blake Wesley. 2 threes tonight. The Ho, interesting name. The Spurs the last 2 years have moved up in the draft, both times. In 2023, they moved up from number 3 to number 1 to draft Wemby. Last year we moved up. I don't remember where we moved up from, but we moved up to get Castle. And I think that the ace pick, even though we didn't draft somebody, we traded it. I think the Spurs moved up on that one too. Blake's shooting's looking a little better. He probably has been working on the kills. I like Blake. He plays some defense. He's very fast. I would like Blake to work out as our backup point guard. I don't think he'll ever be a starting guard for us, but a fine backup point guard, sure. Let's get a go Spurs go up. We're up by 20. How often do I say we're up by 20? No, Carlos, the Denver Nuggets starting lineup is out. The whole starting lineup, they've got the night off. Gabriel Go Spurs go to you. Bobby, what are you going to do, though? You don't have anybody to tell hit the showers tonight. Right? No Vassell, no hit the showers. Yes, he is, Gio. He is getting a little better. He's getting a little better. Would Blake Leslie be like the face suckers of the aliens? He's doing what? What? I don't even know what to do with that. Machine 78. Got a machine head. It's better than the rest. The Spurs are up by 20. I don't know how. Hello there. So it looks like ESPN and NBC will be hosting the games inside the NBA. Will be on ESPN and wait, it's gonna be on ESPN, NBC, and ABC? Jokic or Robinson? Like David Robinson? I mean, listen, I'm not naive. Jokic is the better player. He can do much more. But David Robinson's still my favorite player. That being said, though, if Robinson came up in the last 10 years, would he be a different player? Different eras? So, I mean, I will say Robinson physically is light years ahead of Nikola Jokic. I mean, just look at them. One guy looks like, with all due respect, has dad bod. The other guy's was ripped. Bobby February with the $2 super chat says, don't gotta be a baller to drop a dollar. Actually, Bobby, you dropped. Thank you very much. JT, I don't know what's up with Dev. Soft tank. Maybe the Spurs were like, well, we'll rest Keldon and Devin and Sohan. We won't beat Denver tonight. Well, Denver's resting even more guys than you are. Interesting. All right. So dang it. I still only need to get ESPN. I was hoping all the games would be on NBC so I wouldn't have to get ESPN next year. Although the Spurs might not be on. Well, they'll put the Spurs on. I don't have cable, so I have to get Sling or Fubo or whatever for the ESPN games. But NBC is a local channel for me, so that's going to be nice. There's a turnover by CP3. Denver starting to cut the lead. And in transition to get a layup, the lead has been cut to 16. I would take Robinson over Giannis. The thing, I mean, are we talking like who's a better player? I don't want to keep doing the David Robinson versus players. A different era too, a way different era. Can you imagine Robinson with his how jacked he is and how fast he is playing in this era? I don't know how good he would be. Imagine Wilt Chamberlain playing now. Dude was an athletic freak, or Michael Jordan. We don't know. I don't like comparing players from today's era to a very different era when Robinson went against Patrick Ewing, Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaquille O'Neal, Dikembe Mutombo, and defenses were so different in the 90s than they are now. It is Denver ball. Little jumper in the paint is good by Alexander. Yanks lost 4-3. Well, at least they didn't get shut out. Malachi Branham drops a deuce, 52-34 as I was looking at the chat. Denver ball, and we're going to have a foul and 2 free throws coming up for Zeke and Najee. Yeah, Taj, I'm not, listen, I appreciate you guys asking, but as I started thinking about it, I'm like, David Robinson's prime was in the early to mid 90s. Defenses were so different back then. And while what Jokic and Giannis can do is amazing, I would say the center position has changed where you don't have multiple players averaging over 3 blocks a game anymore, or guys averaging 4 to 4.5 blocks a game because there's so much 3-point shooting. Let's just enjoy, like somebody said once, there's a huge argument, Jordan, LeBron. Somebody asked, I'll say Jordan's the GOAT between the two, but in the end, I'm thankful I got to watch both players. You know what I mean? I got to see Jordan's entire prime, the 6 championships, the two three-peats. I got to see that. I got to see Shaq and Kobe. Of course, I got to see all the Spurs championships. I'm very thankful that, instead of comparing them, I'm just like, I got to see some really good basketball. Well, I'm not a LeBron fan per se. Dude's been finals 10 times. Give credit where credit's due. There's a miss for the Spurs. Westbrook with the rebound, and he will bring it up for the Nuggets. Down by 17, slowly chipping at the lead just a little bit. Westbrook in the paint, layup good. 15-point game. Be right. Hope so. Colin, what's going on? The dream shake, Colin, was, wow, that thing was unstoppable. Castle pull up from the elbow, no good. Denver ball. Denver slowly coming back here. Alexander for 3. Ooh, oh, way short. Castle with the rebound. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Over to Branham. 14 on the shot cover the Spurs. Branham's going to drive. He's going to pull up from the free throw line. Malachi Branham looking okay tonight. I got to see Wizard Jordan when you were 10. Well, you got to see Jordan. Wasn't quite, yeah, I have no comment. He played all 82 games his last year, though, at the age of 40. Give credit where credit's due. This corner 3 is no good by Najee. Do you think Shaq in this era could beat Jokic in a sec? So, a prime Shaquille O'Neal, Orlando Magic Shaq, when he's like 20, 24, where he was still huge, and we have a timeout by the Spurs as Najee scores in the paint. 54-39. Nuggets are hanging around now just a little bit. Prime Shaq. I'm not a huge Lakers fan or Shaq fan. I like Shaq. I actually like him more inside the NBA than he did as a player. But a prime Shaq in this era. Defensively, he's going to struggle on switches. He's going to be slow. He's going to exploit it in those type of matchups. But who in the NBA is stopping that bulldozer in the paint? Nobody. Although that being said, Shaq in the 90s, he would throw his shoulder a lot. There'd be a lot of contact. He'd be throwing his body into other players. I think you'd see a lot more guys flopping when they get hit like that, and probably more fouls on Shaq. So I don't know how that would play out. Yeah, I don't. Maybe it wouldn't work in this era. Just like if you take a player from right now, drop them into like 1992, and they're getting or 1990 and getting beat up by the bad boy Pistons, he'd be like, "What the hell's going on here? Why do you keep hitting me? Where's the?" They're gonna be back there crying to the refs, and the refs are gonna be like, "Go play, idiot." So again, it's the era thing. Such different eras. Shaq's offense would be unstoppable, but would he do what he did in the 90s today? Or would he get a lot of offensive fouls? I don't know. It's been almost 30 years, and I still miss that Bulls championship that left. What's that Bulls championship? Left on a ride. Oh, Bulls championship had you left on a ride at Disney. Okay. Around the fort, thank you for stopping in from Algeria. I've always said that Jordan is the GOAT. Oh, 0 to 3 Shaq was the most. I mean, it's just because he was so big. When he's with the Lakers, he was 7 feet tall and easily over 300 pounds. I like him on TNT too, lights out. I really do. I mean, Chamberlain was just. I know when he played, there was like 8 teams. Only him and Bill Russell were like the really big bigs in the era. But Chamberlain was an athletic freak, wasn't he? Had a crazy vertical, strong as all heck, a big guy. I mean, he was just, one of those athletes that just a rare breed. Matt Bonner playing today. Primetime Duncan and KG were, yeah. Satyawani. I hope I'm saying that right. Yes, the Spurs can win. Up by 15 right now, so signs point to yes, they have a good chance of winning. The Spurs, though, do find ways to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory, so let's be careful. It kills the 3-point shot didn't exist when Wilt Chamberlain played. So no, he did not have a three ball. It didn't exist yet. When was the three introduced? Late 70s? Mid to late 70s? Was it the merger with the ABA? I know it was not there in the 60s. Tony Kimball, I mean, it's a lot of our bench guys playing. Both teams, it's a lot of bench guys. It is Spurs ball up by 15. Branham, McLaughlin, Biombo, Champagny, Barnes. Again, a lineup I thought I'd never say in my life, but here we are. Barnes in the paint. Spurs are going to drop over 60 in the first half here. Giannis Ginobili was a fun player. Harrison Barnes with 10 points so far in the first half. Westbrook in the paint misses the layup. That may have been blocked by Biombo. I didn't quite catch the hand on the ball. What? CP3's open for three. Gets it back to Champagny. Over to Branham in the corner. Malachi Branham. Has he been working on his shot while he's been not playing? Maybe. Looks pretty good tonight. Granted, he's going against second and third unit. We have a foul on Champagny. I think we're gonna get a couple free throws for Russell Westbrook. Let's get KD, LeBron, and Steph Curry to the Spurs. We couldn't afford all that. We'd have salary cap issues. Leroy, I think he's played well considering. He's been a good mentor for the Spurs. Defensively, he can get exploited because doesn't have the speed or size anymore. He never had the size, but the speed's not there. All things considered, I think Chris Paul's done an admirable job for the Spurs. The Spurs are a better team than they were last year. Granted, disappointing in the end that we're a lottery team again, or maybe it's good we're a lottery team if we get the first overall pick. But I think he's been okay. A Malachi 40 piece, JT. I seriously doubt that. Has Brandon been dominating the G League? Yeah. Both free throws good. 59-41. The ball's just slowly rolling up the court. Pick up the ball. I hate when players do that. Like, it's early in the game. Why are you wasting my time? Letting the ball just roll up the court. Barnes in the paint kicks it out to Champagny. He's going to fake the three and then take the three, but not to make the three. He did a little juke and then shot the ball. Westbrook up the court, tosses it out. 3-point shot in the corner is good for Jalen Pickett. Right back to 15. Jalen Pickett last night versus Minnesota, 9-4-5. CP3 with the ball for the Spurs from the elbow. Splash. 61. Yeah, Coney's been a little sloppy. To his credit, he has played every game this year. I'm shocked he's played every game. He has not missed a game. Our oldest player has not missed a game. Something's wrong there. Najee for three in the corner. 61-47. Raymond, he's trying. Because you guys are running you guys are deep in your bench tonight. Spurs ball. Harrison Barnes going to drive baseline. And he's going to get fouled. And one! Did that count it? Yep. HB with an and one. I just realized the Nuggets aren't going with a. They're doing like an 8-man rotation tonight. I don't see a lot of different faces out there at all. Free throw's good. Spurs get it back up to 17. Spurs got a chance at 70 in the first half. Yes, Asia, we are. We really are. Westbrook with the ball, kicks it out. 3-point attempt. It is no good. DeAndre Jordan with the putback, no good. He's going to get fouled, go to the line for two. It is a very tight race, hello there, between 8 and 11. Extremely tight. To be honest with you, when I looked at the schedule, a few days ago, and even yesterday, I'm like, Spurs are playing Denver. We're going to get crushed. But Denver's without their starting lineup tonight. And we're without a lot of guys too, but our second unit and third unit guys are playing better than their second and third unit guys. Jordan at the line for two, not a good free throw shooter, and he misses the first one. So coming right through as I say it. Thank you, DeAndre. Appreciate you. DeAndre Jordan's got to be like north of 35, isn't he? Are you guys getting a lot of ads? Miss TSR just texted me that ads are on steroids tonight. I have no control over that. I've heard some content creators saying YouTube's changing a whole lot of stuff with the ads, and I don't know. I just leave it. I don't touch anything. Brandon from the elbow, no good. It is Denver ball. They are in the bonus, 64 to 48, 2 minutes to go. Spurs with one of their better first halves of the season, and now a foul and a blocking foul on the Spurs. Two free throws coming up. Around the fur, so the Nuggets certainly have a chance to win, but they're not looking great. YouTube Premium does stop ads. That's true, Cohen. Oh, I didn't know you had Premium as well. Well, zero ads for Steven. See, that's the weird thing. I was watching a content creator, and he had mentioned he puts his own ads in. And he would, like, for a 50-minute video, he does longer form videos. He would put an ad in every 10 minutes. I'm like, that's reasonable. Every 10 minutes an ad, okay. And he said YouTube took it over, and now they're putting ads in like random spots, right in the middle of words. And some of his viewers get one ad in a 30-minute video. Some said they had 10 in a 30-minute video. It's all over the place. If I made a Deftones reference, I did not know I did. I couldn't tell you one song by the Deftones. Miss Paul from the elbow, good. Taking both Knuppel and McNeely. Two shooters? No. No, Tony, we need size on this team. One shooter, fine. Either Knuppel or McNeely. Taking both makes 0 sense. Only ads that start. That's what I thought. But YouTube does me right. The ads phenomenon has been like this. So you bring in a lot of ads, Bart. It does help the channel. Uh, I mean, to be transparent, that's how you get Google revenue is by your viewers watching the ads. This channel does have expenses, and I do buy things for the channel. The laptop right here I bought for the channel, exclusively for the channel. I don't do anything else on it except use it for live streaming. The lights that are over here, the giveaways that we do. So, I mean, yeah, it does help. And DeAndre Jordan's at the line for two more and missed the first one. Still not a good three-point shooter. Ads and music does suck lights out. Around the furs, I would never have gotten that. I want to say a Deftones song I do know is, do they have a song Shove It Down? Shove It? Or is that another band? That's if that's the Deftones, that's the only song I know by them. Shove It Down. CP3 from the elbow again, no good. Westbrook, well, that's a turnover for the Denver Nuggets. Never mind. Brandon for three. Nope. I love 3-point shots in transition. No, I don't. Zach, what's going on? Spurs are probably not making the play in. There is a three-pointer by Jalen Pickett. It's a 14-point game. I don't know, Chris, shove something down. Shove it down. Jalen Pickett with 9 points so far in the first half. Spurs ball, under a minute to go, 66-52. CP3 dribbling it out on the arena logo, gets it out to Brandon. Brandon's going to take off, drives in the paint, takes it at DeAndre Jordan, misses the layup. Westbrook with the rebound. It's Nuggets ball. We can 2 for 1 here. He's going to get Russell Westbrook's going to get fouled by Chris Paul. There are 2 more free throws. Nah, Stone Decatur. Jokic played 53 minutes last night and had 61 points. I totally get why they're not playing him tonight. Oh, Kashibo! The Wizards did beat the Kings. Keep doing that, Asia. Just one day at a time. That's what you got to do. One day at a time. Westbrook with 15 points, 4 boards, and 5 assists. Possible triple-double tonight. Mr. Triple-double. I think he's averaged a triple-double in 4 different seasons in his NBA career, which is ridiculous. Despicable me. Made the second free throw. The Nuggets have cut this to 12. Zach, how do I feel about what the Lucas Samanic? Franco, I'd be okay with him coming back as a backup. Malachi Branham for 3, no good. The Nuggets will have the last shot. The shot clock is off. I can't believe we drafted Lucas Samanic. Just freaking sandwich, the sandwich master. 5 to go. Westbrook for 3, no good. And Barnes with a half-court 3. Off the backboard, no good. Russell Westbrook shooting threes at the end of the half is the ideal shot for your team, but here we are. Face to face, a couple of silver spoons, hoping to find we're 2 of a okay, I'm done. Well, guys, that was a good first half for the Spurs. They're up 66-54. Not the game I was expecting tonight. Granted, everybody's out for Denver. Quite frankly, a lot of people out for us. But we're winning. What if Westbrook had a jumper? Yeah. Right. You aren't kidding. 61-10-10 is crazy, bro. 61-10-10. Oh, Jokic last night. Yeah, triple-double and 60 points. Paul George is a little rough. And Westbrook is not a... The weird thing about Russell Westbrook, what I don't get, and I mentioned this in the stream a week or 2 ago, is his free throw shooting has gotten worse throughout his career. He used to be north of 80%. Now he's under 70% on the regular. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he hurt his wrist or his hand one year, but it's just weird. Vegas has the Giants winning 5.5 games. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine buying tickets for this game? And then maybe bought these tickets. I can only imagine. What if I planned this as a trip 6 months ago? And I paid a ton of money to go out to Denver so I could see Wemby and the Spurs play Jokic and the Nuggets. And then both teams, all the stars are out. Imagine if Curry was 6'8". So Kokoshibo, I've seen something on Facebook like this where you do what if so-and-so had this or so-and-so had this, one of those deals. Like what if Shaq had Steph Curry's jump shot or ridiculous stuff like that. I get what you're doing there. Ja Morant responds to NBA probe. Is Ja Morant in trouble again? Stick around the NBA real quick before we look at the Spurs box score. What's going on with Atlanta and Dallas is a close one. The Mavericks are down 86 to 82 to the Atlanta Hawks. We want Dallas to beat the Hawks. Do it. Do it. Come on, Dallas Mavericks. The Spurs outscored Denver 33 to 21 in the first. Both teams scored 33 in the second. Okay. We'll take a look at the Denver Nuggets stats first. Zeke Naji with 6. Hunter Tyson with 7. DeAndre Jordan with 3 points and 7 boards. Russell Westbrook with 16, 5, and 5. Not the greatest. Well, he should be shooting more twos. He's 5 of 13 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, which means he's 4 of 7 from 2-point land. Westbrook should be attacking the rim more too. The whole Denver team should if they can. Jalen Pinkett with 9 points and 6 boards in the first half. Off the bench, they're running a 9-man rotation. Dario Saric with 4. Spencer Jones with 2. Vlatko Kankar, am I saying that right? With well, he's got 0, and Trey Alexander with 7 for the game. The Nuggets are shooting 44, 28, and 58. They're 7 of 12 from the line. They have 8 turnovers. The Spurs have 4 turnovers. The Spurs are shooting 49, 42, 67. For San Antonio, Julian Champagnie, rough night tonight, 2 of 6 from the field. He's got 7 points. Harrison Barnes cooking again. He's got 13 points. Bismack Biyombo has taken 1 shot and he missed it. He has 0 points. Does have 4 rebounds and 3 block shots. CP3 with 9 points. And then Stefan Castle, another rough shooting night, 2 of 7 for the field. He's got 5 points. Does have 7 rebounds and 4 assists. Steph has an outside shot here at a triple-double. He's got 6, 7, and 4. He's never had a triple-double before. He was close last night. Only 1 turnover, so that's nice. He's cleaned up his game. Just the shooting is a little off tonight. Off the bench for San Antonio, also using a 9-man rotation, Sandro Mamukelashvili with 10 points, Jordan McLaughlin with 0, Malachi Branham with 11. And Branham not afraid to shoot tonight, 5 of 10 from the field. He's firing away while he's in there. And Blake Wesley with 10 points, 3 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. Wesley with a nice job off the bench. Only little blemishes. His free throw shooting is 2 of 4. Stefan Castle, possible triple-double. I'd like to see it. Has any rookie had a triple-double this year? I honestly don't know. What the hell is this halftime show? I just looked up. There's little kids playing basketball. Beat the Chicken Nuggets. What's up? Thank you for stopping in, Snooty. Kodak makes a bet on the Nuggets to win by 7.5. All of a sudden, the odds change. Well, Chris, I got to think the odds have switched to the Spurs winning now, right? Hello, TSR and Spurs community. What's up, Medicare? Just got back from a court dinner and see we are ahead. We are way ahead. What went right? Denver rested their whole starting lineup. Joshua, what's going on? Vegas is undefeated. Am I happy the super team trend is dying? Yes, the new CBA, the salary cap, etc., etc. I'm not opposed to super teams if you build it naturally. Oklahoma City Thunder are building something special out there with SGA, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, but they drafted all those guys. The San Antonio Spurs, if you want to call this a super team, sure, whatever. But they drafted every one of these guys on the wall. If you built your team by drafting or making smart moves, the Spurs didn't draft Kawhi Leonard, but traded for him on draft night. The Bulls didn't draft Scottie Pippen, but traded for him on draft night or before his first season, I believe. If you're building by drafting the right players and putting that together, I have so much respect for you winning a championship that way, as opposed to, and sorry, this is popped in my head, the Miami Heat, where Dwayne Wade was in Miami, and then Chris Bosh and LeBron James went out there, and it's not 2, it's not 3, it's not 4, it's not 5. That was a bad look for super teams, in my opinion. The Celtics did it too with Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett. They actually did it before the Heat did it. So that whole let's get together and make a super team, guys. I get it, but it's bad for the NBA. I think it causes parity, and you just have the top few teams and then everybody else. And yes, you have that a little bit this year, but I think that'll help balance the league out a little bit. OKC didn't draft SGA? Who did? Where did he start? I'm gonna have to go look him up. Was he a Clipper or something? I'm trying to remember now. He was a Clipper. He played for the Clippers 1 year. That's right. I forgot about that. He played for the Clippers. Was that the Paul George trade? Totally forgot about that. Well, that's just dumb on the Clippers' part. Game is not over yet for sure. Paul George, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh boy, is that not looking good in retrospect? That's right. But OKC, I mean, they didn't trade for a star. So I will give them credit for getting a young player. They weren't thinking, let's build a dynasty. They were thinking, let's bring a young player and get rid of this guy. Holy crap, did that work out? What a horrible trade. That's right. James Harden will not be a Spur. Celtics, yeah, that was not all drafted. Bird was drafted. McHale was drafted by the Celtics, I believe. Robert Parrish came from somewhere else. Bill Walton definitely came from somewhere else. SGA and a lot of picks, that's right. No, they didn't know Kokushibo. Boy, did that backfire. Yeah, they definitely fleeced the Clippers in retrospect. Yes, that's right. I forgot about that. That's why I wanted George. Yeah, that was. And there's the other flip side of the coin. I mentioned earlier the Lakers. Because we're talking about Russell, Russell Westbrook's playing tonight. The Lakers won a championship 20, and I don't remember the whole story, so you can help me out if I'm a little off. But they wanted to bring Russell Westbrook in, or LeBron did, depending on who you ask, with AD and LBJ. When they got rid of so much young talent that helped them win a championship. And brought Westbrook in, and it's arguably the worst super team of all time. That Lakers team not only didn't make the playoffs, they didn't make the play in. Doesn't that sound crazy when you think about it in retrospect? LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook on the same team. This is like 3 years ago, so I mean everybody was younger. Not even a playing team. I know they had some injuries that year, but not even a playing team. I've heard of Carter Bryant. I have not researched him yet, Renee, but a lot of people are his name's coming up here and there. Giants quarterback room: Watson, Winston, DeVito. And that's what a change from last year. Yeah, they got rid of their defensive wings. Erica from the Philippines, thank you for stopping in. And their defense suffered the next season, did it not? That's crazy. I got to keep an eye on the Atlanta Hawks game. 'Cause that's coming down to the wire, and we want the Hawks to lose. I generally won't root for a Dallas team, but I'm rooting for the Dallas Mavericks tonight like nobody's business. It's 88-86 with, oh, it's only a third quarter. Never mind. There's still a lot of time left in that. Do y'all remember the 2019 Warriors with DeMarcus, Draymond, Katie, Steph, and Clay? Yeah. I didn't like that. Kokushibo, Kevin Durant going to Golden State, the team that beat him. I did not like that. No. Think so? Probably Travis. Yeah, I love the Red Sox as much as I love the Cowboys. That's a fact, Zach. I guess Travis Henry. I, I I mean, we should draft a quarterback, but I don't know. The Giants are such a freaking mess. I don't know what direction they're going in. Yeah, that's right. The '04 super team with the Lakers. Kobe and Shaq, and then Gary Payton and Karl Malone went there. A very old Karl Malone, and Gary Payton has also passed his prime. Yeah, that was a but. Yeah, Taj. They've tried a lot. They've had a lot of super teams, and not guys they drafted, which is I think what sours me on the team a little bit. I respect the guys they drafted. Magic Johnson was drafted by the Lakers. Kobe Bryant was drafted by the Lakers. But then when you see other players, big stars that went there, like a Shaq or LeBron, it's like, or Luka now. Like, granted, they traded for him, but when you keep seeing the stars go there, and I get it, it's arguably the biggest franchise in the NBA. It's like, come on, man. So hopefully this new CBA nuts that stops. Four pause. Why'd you gotta do that? Why'd you gotta do that? What? Why? Four pause. Why? Why would you bring that in? But why? I know what you're talking about. I watched it live, but why? LA has the hotter chicks. There you go, Joshua. That's what's most important, right? Hold on, Black Cat. I'm your host, Ricardo Schwarzenegger. Yeah, Fon Swine, they do get the biggest stars. I've had people that troll me sometimes. They're like, "Win me to the Lakers, win me to the Lakers." I'm like, stop saying it, or it's gonna happen. It better not happen. Gosh, can you? I don't know how I don't know what kind of video that would be. Probably swearing and cursing. Is the Clippers game delayed? It hasn't started yet. Let me look up the Clippers game for you. LA Clippers games. Nobody said anything in the chat. Well, they're not playing until April 4th. They're not playing. I see the Clippers played Monday, March 31st, and then they don't play again until April 4th. So there is no Clippers game. So it is delayed, but it's delayed because it hasn't started yet. I missed the Silver Dancers as well, lights out. Yes, we are, Joshua. And yes, we're actually winning, Black Cat. Now, grain of salt, Spurs fans. I'm happy for the team. You guys are playing well. The Denver Nuggets are without their starting lineup tonight. There was a double overtime game last night. They played heavy minutes, so they're all resting. Actually, I want to pull that game up last night because I know Jokic went off. Granted, he played over 50 minutes. Did Anthony Davis get hurt again? Hold on. I just pulled up an extra browser that said Anthony Davis's worst nightmares here again. All right, the article didn't come up again, but if he is hurt again, that dude can't stay healthy. My God. So much talent in such a fragile body. Was Denver and Memphis last night? Minnesota and Denver. Minnesota beat the Denver Nuggets in double overtime, 140 to 39. Let's see who did what for oh my gosh, there was some heavy minutes. Who went off last night? Anthony Edwards played 50 minutes. He had 34 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. Nickeil Alexander played 45 minutes off the bench and had 26. All right. What about Denver? Gordon played 47 minutes. Peyton Watson 45. Jokic played 53. Christian Brown played 53. Westbrook played 38 last night, and he's playing tonight. Aaron Gordon went for 30 points, 8 and 5, and then Jokic 61 points on 18 of 29 shooting, 6 of 11 from 3. He was 19 of 24 from the line. He took 24 free throws. The Nuggets as a team took 44 free throws. That game must have been well over 3 hours long. Going into double overtime with all those free throws. Jokic, 61, 10, and 10. Did Jokic have the highest score for a triple-double in NBA history? Or did Wilt do that? But 61, 10, and 10 is ridiculous. And I do remember Jokic was the first player ever to get a triple-double-double, as in he had at least 20 points, 20 rebounds, and 20 assists, which had never done in the NBA until he had done it. At least not officially. I mean, Wilt might have done crazy stuff like that in the past, but actually probably didn't have the assists. He probably didn't have the assists. Can't be getting too many assists when you're dropping 100 points in a game, right, guys? All right, back to the game. Third quarter has started. Nuggets missed the first shot. Didn't see who took that. Yeah, 30, 20, 20 is nuts. James, they're probably going to win tonight. Is McDiarmid on the paint? Misses the layup. That would have been another assist for Castle, working on possibly a triple-double. There's a three-point attempt, no good. It's still Denver ball. Andre Jordan with the ball, kicks it out to Westbrook. 8 on the shot clock. Westbrook's going to drive in the paint. Back to Jordan. Jordan's going to miss, but he is going to get fouled and go to the line for 2. Derek Queen, JT, man, thank you. Appreciate that. I don't know if I like Derek Queen as the 8th overall pick. It seems pretty much set, at least if you look at NBA analysis doing mock drafts, that Con Knuckles going to go 8th to the Spurs, unless he gets drafted higher than 8th, and I don't know who he take. Non-shooting foul, my bad. Denver ball, 10 on the shot clock. Steven with the $5 super chat. Rich, what's your favorite Spurs championship? Ah, Tyler caught that. By the way, if you have not subscribed to the channel, I'm going to answer that question in a second. Huge Spurs fan, NBA fan here. If you're enjoying hanging out, we live stream every Spurs game. Also cover the Giants in shorts, cover the Yankees a little bit, do documentaries on NBA and NFL, so we'd love to have you here. To answer your question, favorite Spurs championship, I'm probably going to say, because of the personnel and missed a free throw, DeAndre Jordan's terrible free throw shooter, as I said before, probably the second championship team. Because you had the best of both worlds. You had the Twin Towers, David Robinson, last year of his career retiring after the championship, Tim Duncan. But then you had the big three of Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili starting their run. So seeing the old and the new, and then David Robinson, my favorite athlete of all time, going out as a champion. A lot of players don't get to do that, but his last season, he goes out with the ring. And that's the Cinderella story ending. So it wasn't our best championship run, probably not our best championship team, but just to my Spurs heart, that's my favorite one. Castle for three. Way short. Denver ball. Denver can cut this lead to single digits again. It's 66-55 with 10:45 to go. Quick pull up three down the other end's no good. That was Jalen Pickett with the miss. All good, Homer. All good. Gosh, Rico, I don't know. I mean, he'd be on the bench either way. I mean, if Con Canupo comes here, we're gonna have a lot of fun nicknames. The Wrath of Con, Castle pull up jumper from the elbow, good. The Wrath of Con. If he jukes somebody, he just got conned. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do with his name. Cobra Con. Castle with 8 points, only 3 of 9 from the field though. Denver ball down by 13. Pull up jumper is no good. Pickett with another miss. Nobody, he had an open shot there. CP3 is just going to launch a three down the other end, no good. DeAndre Jordan with the rebound. That's what I like to hear, Mr. Bomber. Francisco, thank you for stopping in. The last championship team was fun too because that was the revenge team. After losing to the Heat because of stupid Ray Allen. I'm just kidding. I mean, Ray Allen's a good player. He was a great player. But that revenge the next year where it was the most lopsided finals in NBA history, that's my second favorite. Castle for three. He's shooting up. Let's go. 71-57. Castle now at double figures for points. He's got 11 and 8 rebounds on his way to a double-double. If he can get some assists, he's on his way to a triple-double. Nuggets down by 14. Kicking into the paint. Gonna get fouled, go to the line for two. Joshua, I will say, the missed free throws was horrible, but also, Ryan, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be it's a three. I think it's a three-guy race between Castle, Rasache, and Sar. It's gonna depend how the three players finish. Um, Joshua, to back up, not only missing free throws, but I truly believe if Tim Duncan was in there after, I think it was LeBron with the miss, LeBron James with the miss, and then Chris Bosh with the rebound and kicks it out to Ray Allen for that huge three. I think if Timmy's in there, he gets that rebound. I rewatched the end of that game. I watched that sequence for 10 minutes straight on this channel, just for some reason I wanted to torture myself. And yeah, I think the game's different, but you can what if so many scenarios in life. CP3 with the ball, going to drive in the paint, stops, pops. No good. Denver ball, 71-59, 8 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Westbrook's going to fly into the paint, kicks it out. Pickett can pass it over to Tyson for three. Oh boy. Timeout, Mitch. It's single digits. Yeah. Yeah, Joshua. I was screaming. I don't usually yell at Pop at the TV, but I was yelling, why the F isn't Timon? What the F? I get, he's not a good free throw shooter, but he should have been in there. Sorry, JC. The weakest rookie there. What guy from Philly? Illuminix. Black Cat. Yeah. What odds do I give us to win, Art? The odds are going down right now because we're only up by 9. Sure enough, looking like a third quarter meltdown at the moment. And yes, Ryan, this Denver lineup is terrible, but you're coming back. Miami beat Boston. I know. I know. Atlanta, Levi, if Miami's on a heater right now. What's that? 5 in a row for them? Taj was either 70 or 75. He should have been in the game. He should have been in the game. It was a bad coaching mistake. Pop is not perfect. Sorry. For those of you that disagree with that statement, he's made mistakes, and I think not having Timmy at the end of that game cost us the series. Yeah, Carlos, down to 9. Fun Swine, how dare you? You're a Spurs fan. What are you doing? 2 clutch. That was a rough. Yeah, that one. That's got to be the worst Spurs loss of all time, right? Losing that championship. I mean, it was the championship. There's nothing worse than that. And when Miami won that game in OT, did not have a good feeling going to Game 7, and sure enough, we lost. I did not feel good about that game. I actually don't feel good tonight, but I told you guys I would call every game, and I'm here. I'm maybe hiding it very well, but I actually don't feel good. Yeah, too clutch. I had that vibe too. After that game, I did not feel good about game seven. Do you know what? Five championships, still pretty darn good in the Timmy era. Could have been 6-0, like Jordan. Just imagine. I was literally writing a Facebook post about the Spurs winning at 13 until Ray Allen hit that shot and I had to, oh, lights out. That's rough. Oh, that's harsh. Mavs are up 108-96. What? Are you kidding me? They're up that much now? 10 minutes ago, they're up by 12. They're on a 7-0 run in the fourth quarter. All right, go Dallas. Yeah, Carlos, I have a sore throat. Not feeling I said I'd be here for every game. This is like game what, number 75? I'm not going to miss a game at this point now. I'll roll up on this thing in a wheelchair or on a gurney if I have to. I'm not missing a game at this point. Oh, Joshua, that's harsh too. No, the missed free throws definitely were it. Right, I'm just saying that missed free throws and that rebound. Daniel, I think Atlanta did lose. I will get well, Black Cat. Ruff is going to work tomorrow. Ruff is always work. DeAndre Jordan's at the line again for two. He's not a good free throw shooter. I'm going to keep saying that every time he shoots. He made that one. 8-point game. Light it, don't hide it. Night, Jesse. I don't like tea, but I do have some agua, Asia. How many games we have left after this? Is it 6? Thank you, Medicare. Appreciate that. DeAndre Juden. I'm getting a little tired too now. DeAndre Jordan is shooting 41% from the line this year. You missed that one. Offensive rebound for the Nuggets. Another miss. That was by Tyson. What's up, Stingray X Factor? 71-63. Denver is in the bonus already. Wow, that is not good. Castle for three. That's no good. Russell Westbrook with the rebound for Denver. 71-63. And the third quarter collapse is starting to take place for the Spurs. Westbrook for three. Oh boy. This is also the Spurs' fourth game in 5 nights, so I'm sure my throat is tired. It needs a rest. I don't, Taj. Harrison Barnes just threw one down. I can't yell Thunder Dunk of Justice anymore. My clock's not running. Wow, I'm getting a little messy here. Let's fix that clock. Carlos Aguilar, we're not playing well in the third quarter. I'll say that. Tyson for three. Oh my gosh. Round the fur, I just fixed it. But thank you. Hunter Tyson with 13 points. Spurs are up by 4. Wow. Credit to Denver for fighting tonight. HB for three. Harrison Barnes. Looking good. Stingray, I do need Ricky Lombardo and Ron Jamba to fill in for me. 76-69, 6:40 to go. I hope I'm going to make it. Jalen Pinkett with the ball for Denver Nuggets. Gets it to Jordan. Jordan in the paint. Misses the layup. Offensive rebound from the Nuggets. And now a turnover. Castle bringing up for Denver. Castle kicks it out to Champagny. He's going to fire off a three. No good. And Castle's missing a lot of assists from these bad shooting from the Spurs. Go call the game for me, man. That was very helpful. Thank you. Yodi's he's looking at the game. He's right there. He's watching the game. Don't bet, but if you Yeah, I don't bet, but betting against the Spurs in the third quarter seems like a safe bet, doesn't it? They did 69 us. Well, now they have 70. One more free throw coming up for Denver. Andrew, the Spurs are up. Dude, are you a fan of Jurassic Park? Taj, I'm mixed on that series. I like Jurassic Park. Not don't really care for two that much, and really don't like part three. I like Jurassic World. Don't really care for part two, and didn't even make it to the third one. So another movie at this point, I'm kind of like, view Yodi. That free throw is good. Oh, you know what? I said I was going to do another Yodi boot. Yodi, how about a good luck boot for the second half? Yodi really likes to build up the anticipation for you guys. Barnes for three in the corner. In and out. Andrew, we were up by a lot. No, Miss TSR's not here. She's probably sleeping right now, Stingray X Vector. Tyson in the paint. Layup no good. Spurs ball. Wombo get it up to Paul, to Blake Wesley. Back to Champagne for three. There we go. Back up by 8. Timeout, Denver. I've never read Jurassic Park, the book by Michael Crichton. JP is a second go to trilogies behind only Back to the Future. Well, is Jurassic Park a trilogy now? Because there's 6 movies. I know it's Jurassic World, but it is pretty much a sequel to Jurassic. I don't know how it works. Goldblum was in the third Jurassic World. I tried watching it. I didn't like it. I tried it. It wasn't for me. No, no, no. It's 2 trilogies. I would say that. I mean, honestly, Brian, I don't like Jurassic Park Part 3 or Jurassic World 3. We're talking greatest trilogies of all time. Just my opinion. I agree with you. Back to the Future. Um, Boy, I'm trying to think of series that were only 3 movies. They screwed up Indiana Jones with adding 2 more movies. Die Hard, they went past 3. Gosh, now I'm stumped because so many movie series are putting out sequels after the fact. Well, Star Wars, if we're counting each set of 3 movies as a trilogy, which I kind of feel loose because I was saying that because it is episode 1 through 9. If we're gonna break it up in 3 separate trilogies, then 4, 5, 6 would probably be one of the greatest trilogies of all time. The Godfather's usually mentioned, right? Rocky's way more than 3. Lord of the Rings, Too Clutch Corey, good one. Yes, Lord of the Rings. I think Jurassic Park need more scenes with huge dino poop. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is a good one. Yeah, I did hear about Val Kilmer today at work. I did. I've seen Lord of the Rings. I've seen the first one. I have not seen any of the Hobbit movies, which were also a trilogy. Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey Maguire. No. Okay. Evil Dead 1 and 2, Army of Darkness. No, maybe not. I'm trying to look at my movies. Looking at my movie collection. The Naked Gun, Part 1, 2.5, and 33, and a third. Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? No? Okay. Shoot, you know what? If it was Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame, I would say that's one of the greatest trilogies of all time. But there's a the Age of Ultron in there, which is not so good. Deadpool is 3 movies. Deadpool 1 and 2, and Deadpool Wolverine. Carlos, I agree. Yes. All right, Denver ball. Tyson for 3. In and out burger. DeAndre Jordan with the rebound. The putback. He's fouled again and going to the line. We keep putting DeAndre Jordan to the line. Levi and friends. So I don't hate the first movie. I don't hate episode 1 simply because I do think Qui-Gon Jinn's a great character. Darth Maul's obviously awesome. Jar Jar and young Anakin Skywalker annoy me to heck. but at least there's something redeeming in there. I don't like the second episode at all, Attack of the Clones. I just don't. And then I do like Revenge. What's the third one called? Shoot, I have it on DVD. I don't remember what it's called. What episode? Revenge of the Sith? Is that it? Revenge of the Sith? Yep, Hacka DeAndre apparently. Yeah, let's get Papa with the thumbs up doing the hack a shot. That's when Shaquille O'Neal was fouled in the first what? 20 seconds or 10 seconds of a Phoenix Sun game. Jordan made his free throw though. All right. We got a good game tonight. 6-point game. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up though. Would like to see if we can get past 150. We haven't had a 200 thumbs up stream in a while. So if we can get to 200 thumbs up tonight, that'd be great. Rob, what's up? Thank you for stopping in. The prequels are so overhated. I think that's fair. My cat. I think that's not too far off. It is Spurs ball, 79-73. Mama with the ball, drives in the paint. Layup is short. Denver ball. Russell Westbrook with it for Denver. One-on-one with Champagny. Spins around, gets in the paint. Off-bounds jumper. Wow. Falling down, and he hits the J. Nice shot, Russell Westbrook. Something I don't say often. Mamu's open in the corner. He's going to take a three. No good. Jordan with another board. It's a 4-point game, guys. Tyson in the paint. Misses the first shot. Offensive rebound is going to go out. It's going to be Denver ball. And now Harrison Barnes knocks the ball out of bounds and will stay with Denver with 11 on the shot clock. Oh, kind of nice. Prequels have the best lightsaber duels. You know what? There's some good. There are good things in the prequels. When I look at the sequels afterwards, I like some of Part 7. I don't like any of 8 or 9. I'm sorry if you like those movies. They're just not for me. Denver ball, 7 on the shot clock, 4:20 to go. Smoke them if you got them. Westbrook, pull up Jay. Nope. Castle with another rebound. That's either number 9 or 10 for him. Gets it to Harrison Barnes. Barnes in the paint, and he just gets fouled by DeAndre Jordan. The sequels are the worst for sure. Yeah. Yeah, right. I like to see Castle rebounding a little more these days lately. No, Marmalade. I would hope people wouldn't joke about somebody dying. Yeah, I heard about Val Kilmer. I forgot Val Kilmer was in Top Gun. I was talking about his movies today. Totally blitzed on him being in Top Gun. Another foul on Denver. What movies did I named to him that I saw him in? Batman Forever. Tombstone's probably my favorite Val Kilmer role. Doc Holliday. I'll be your Huckleberry. Island of Dr. Moreau. Top Gun. And then I think I saw him in a movie called The Stranger, where he played a killer. Double dribble on Harrison Barnes. Turnover. David, I forgot about that one. That's a good trilogy. That's a good one. Willow, I've seen Willow. Show enough. Good pull. I've seen Willow. I've totally forgot about Willow. Dang. Good point. Bryson for three. No good. Barnes with the rebound. Castle bring it up. And Mamu almost turns the ball over. It's going to get knocked out of bounds. It will stay Spurs ball 79-75. I don't think I've seen the Saint. I've not seen the Saint. I've not seen the Doors. Well, I hear he's a fantastic Jim Morrison. I've never seen the Doors movie. I feel ashamed saying that, but I feel like I should have. I like some Doors music. I've never seen it. Matt, the Denver Nuggets are resting their starting lineup. It was good in Willow, Asia. I probably saw Willow before I saw Top Gun. Another foul on Jordan, and a lot of fouls in the last few seconds by the Nuggets. Sandro Mamakhelishvili's going to the line for 2 for San Antonio. Foul by DeAndre Jordan. Spurs fourth game. Marco, this is our fourth game in 5 nights. I'm feeling it. I'm not gonna lie. My throat is really sore. 4 games in five. Yeah, I'm feeling the 4 games in 5 nights. Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Mama makes the first free throw, 80-75. Did he sing in the Doors movie? Tracy, what's going on? He was in True Man. That's right. I saw him in True Romance. I'm forgetting a lot of the movies he's got in. Mama Calcielli, Mackie, what's on the line? Westbrook in the paint, layup good. It's a 4-point game. It's been close all night. Nice, Carlos. Westbrook with 25 points tonight. Castle zips it over to Branham, back to McLaughlin, back to Castle. We got 4 guards and a Mamu again. Wesley with an off-balance. It's 4 guards and a Mamu. What is this lineup? We have a 3 in the corner. No good. Kenkar. Castle gets it up to Wesley. Wesley out to Branham. Branham for 3 in the corner. No good. Mamu throws the ball up in there, and Castle's going to hammer it down. Nice offensive dunk by Castle. Yeah, we did, Francisco. We did. Castle with 11 points and 12. Castle has more rebounds than points. 11 and 12. Westbrook with a jumper in the paint. And we're going to have another timeout, 83-79. Indeed, Robert A.H. Nice throwdown by Castle. From Dusk to Dawn was a good movie, but definitely not Val Kilmer. Yeah, Mitch lineup gem. 4 guards and a Mamu. What was that? I think Denver's going small tonight, too, though. My apologies if I'm sounding a little off. I'm not feeling well. And trying my best to keep the energy. David, he had 4. I don't think he's got too many assists in this quarter because when he's passed the ball out, our guys are missing the shots. And you can't get an assist if your guy misses the shot. The Last Jedi? Ooh. I did not like that one, Carlos. Part 8. Castle has 5 assists. Yeah, he's probably not getting a triple-double. But he got 13 rebounds, which I believe was a career high. So that's cool. I actually personally like them less and less as those 3 movies go on. 7, 8, 9. Nine's my least favorite. Haven't seen Real Genius. Cavs and Spurs are Friday night. I'll be live for that one, of course. I'm hanging in there, Greco. I'll make it. I'll make it. Haven't seen. I don't think I've seen Heat. I've never watched X-Files, Seagunk. Fresh green milk. Oof, Robert, what is that? That sounds like Dr. Seuss. Blake Wesley for Blake Wesley's hit 3 threes tonight. Shot looks pretty good. 86-79, both teams in the bonus. The refs are calling a lot of fouls this quarter. And I don't like that. Westbrook's going to fly into the paint. Layup. No good. Biombo with the rebound for the Spurs. Castle will bring it up. 86-79, minute and a half to go. Castle's going to drive. Pull up Jay. Off the rim. No good. Gets his own miss. Okay. Blake Wesley with the ball out to Castle. Castle. Euro step. Tough off balance shot. Yeah, I shouldn't have shot that one, buddy. No good. Black Cat. I would not argue with that. Empire's definitely one of the better ones. Or maybe the best one. Westbrook for 3. Russell Westbrook draining 3s on us. It's back to a 4-point game. Marmalade, I'd like to see Castle get the triple-double. I really would. He's missed at least a few assists tonight because he's found open guys and they're not hitting the shots. Branham's going to fly into the paint. Layup. Malachi Branham. Got 13 off the bench tonight. There's a miss and an offensive rebound for Denver. 10 on the shot clock, and they throw the ball out of bounds. Turnover. I wouldn't say I'm a movie buff per se, Joshua. I'm more a genre person or a certain actor or actress. Like I love Arnold movies, Stallone movies, horror movies, Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers, Pinhead, Leatherface. Like I'm Godzilla, I'm a Rambo, Rocky, Terminator. I'm more probably a character driven. Random with the ball again, drives in the paint, runner, real good. And Denver ball shot clock is off. 88-82. And Denver fighting tonight, despite having a ton of guys out. Of course, Spurs are out a bunch of guys too. And a three at the buzzer. Kankar, how do you say this dude's name? Vlatko Kankar? Rogue One. T-Gunk, I've liked Rogue One, but so much of that movie was based on that last couple minutes. That holy-ish factor, seeing it for the first time. Still good. Biscuit Bunny. I like horror comedies or suspense horrors, but I'm chop people up left and right. I'm all good. All right, good game tonight. I'll throw up a go. Spurs go. I like cheesy, gory too movie. Phil, like trauma movies, like The Toxic Avenger. What about anybody see Peter Jackson's Dead Alive? Yes, the Peter Jackson that went on to do Lord of the Rings did an absolute gore fest in the early 90s in New Zealand called Dead Alive, where they use hundreds of gallons of blood, I think, or something ridiculous. It's probably the most gory movie I've ever seen. We're in a timeout, so we can talk movies. Francisco, favorite Adam Sandler movie? Feel free to make fun of me in the chat. 51st Dates. I've only seen one of the Hammer Draculas, Joshua. And the Christopher Lee. I thought it was okay, but it was one of the older ones. No, I've seen two of them. I saw like one of the first ones and then one of the last ones, and nothing in between. I have a weird viewing. Wow, I can't talk. I'm sorry. Angie, good evening. It's the first time I saw you. I'm also a little under the weather, so if I'm missing stuff in the chat, my apologies. Evil Dead 1 is a great movie, Homer. And Two Clutch Corey, I only have one thing to say to you.
My little sister, thou shalt not fall. Come to your brother.
Daniel, I can't get excited for Happy Gilmore 2. I loved Happy Gilmore 1 25 years ago. These movies that have sequels decades after they came out, I just can't get excited. I've not seen Chud. Cannibal Humanoid Underground Dweller. Haven't seen that somehow, Joshua. And Carlos, I'm sorry. I've not seen the original Lion King. Never saw it. There's a metal band that does a cover in Two Clutch Corey. I thought that absolutely killed it. I forgot the name of the band, but I love their cover of it. Thank you, Angie. Happy Hump Day, Calvin. Have I seen Last Action Hero? I own it. Castle has 14 rebounds, by the way. Definitely a career high. Sorry, Carlos. I was 16 when The Lion King came out, and by that time I was not watching those type of movies. DeAndre Jordan's going to the line for two again. I've seen the Ghoulies. And actually, Ghoulies is a Stuck in the 80s review coming up at some point. Atlanta tied it? What? They were down double digits. Damn it, Atlanta. Jordan's first free throw is good. We want the Mavericks to beat the Atlanta Hawks, guys. We absolutely need the Hawks to win tonight. It's all tied at 118 with 24 seconds left. I have seen the gate. I've not seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And Kokoshibo, I don't know. Jordan missed the second one. Offensive rebound and putback By Hunter Tyson, it's all tied. Spurs gonna spur. We are beating this team, blowing them out by as much as 20, I think. And now it's tied. Credit to Denver for fighting. Castle's gonna take off in the paint. Out to Mamu. Mamu into the paint. Pull up Jay. Short. Yeah, the entire starting lineup is out. And JT Atlanta's that's a missed three. Thank goodness by Pickett. Ball's gonna get knocked out of bounds. It's gonna be Spurs ball. Carlos with this. All right, with the super chat. This is the best channel ever, and don't forget with the eyeballs. Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate that. Can't believe freaking Castle blocked again by DeAndre Jordan. He's got to learn to. He cannot do what he did in college against NBA players. He easily got blocked by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan didn't even jump for that block. He's got to make better decisions in the paint next year. Pickett, bucket, timeout, Johnson. Robert, I'm not thrilled about it, but if he's getting medical clearance, then you got to let him play. 7 seconds left. It's still 118, 118. 8888 is my sign of confirmation for my situation. Is that a song? Yep, from 20 points to down 2. Kelvin's out tonight, Marmalade. Kelvin's out, Sohan's out, and Vasella's out. 3 guys on Denver with double-digit rebounds. Jeez. Favorite Christmas movie all time? Die Hard? Die Hard? Anybody? You know what? Somebody did note that in the police station there's a Christmas tree in the movie First Blood. Would that make it a Christmas movie? Westbrook? I don't think he's in. No, he's not in at the moment. Gremlins is a Christmas movie. That's a good one. Oh, so I didn't know you like the Saw movies. And I do like Saw 1, 2, 3. After that, Home Alone's a good one. I do like Ernest Saves Christmas. Worst Christmas movie? Silent Night, Deadly Nights would be up there. Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. Anybody see that? Garbage Day. Terrible movie. Terrible movie. Yeah, rest in peace. Shoot, what's the actor name? I forget who played Ernest P. Worrell. I can't. I can see him obviously. I can't remember the actor's name. Dang it. Know what I mean? You know what a J? Definitely not Val. No, not Val Kilmer. He didn't play. Val Kilmer did not play Ernest P. Worrell. It's pre. Was it Bob something? I can't pull it, Joshua. That definitely not Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer was not Ernest. I'm not sure of a lot of things. Darn, Jim Varney. Four paws got it. That's it. I couldn't remember it, but as soon as yeah, that's it. And Joshua got it too. As soon as you wrote it, yes, absolutely, it was Jim Varney. There's a lot of Ernest movies. When there like 20 of them? I have not seen most of them. I think I saw 2 in the theater. Ernest Saves Christmas and Ernest Goes to Jail, which I liked both. Random for 3. Short. DeAndre Jordan with the rebound. I can't believe the Spurs are down right now. I should believe it. We have an open 3 in the corner. Kankar with the 3. We are down by 5. Dallas won 93-88. Vlatko averages 1.5 points per game. Well, tonight he's playing with Brandon with another miss. Mama with the putback. He's going to get fouled. The Mavs won. Guys, that's great. The Miami Heat have a chance to push the Atlanta Hawks into the lottery. The Heat are on fire right now. That's good news. Ernest Scared Stupid. I did like that one, Crypto Keeper. Trey Young Brick. Good. Mamu made the first free throw. 9:44 to go. My apologies. I am losing my voice a little bit. This is the Spurs' fourth game in 5 days. And yeah, I got a sore throat. The struggle's real, amongst other things. It's too big. Julian Harrison Barnes is not in at the moment. Jordan gets blocked at Spurs wall, 90-93. Mamo in the corner fakes the three, steps over, takes the three, misses the three. Bart, I saw that. Tracy, yes, Atlanta lost. Poor Atlanta. I feel bad for them. I'm so glad they lost. I hate that I have to root so hard for them to lose, but if they get into the lottery, we have another lottery pick. That's a missed three in the corner. That was who the hell was that? Alexander, no good. Sorry. I'm struggling still with some of these Denver players. PP3 pull up at the free throw line. Good. 1 point game. You need Castle to have less than 20? T-Gunk, I don't know what that is. Pee-wee's Big Adventure is a great movie, by the way. Yeah, the Heat just annihilated the Celtics. The Celtics, Yasirski, had been winning 9 in a row. Alexander drives, misses the deuce, still gets the ball back. 5 on the shot clock. And now a turnover by Alexander. Not a good possession by Alexander. Misses the shot and turns the ball over. McLaughlin for three. Spurs take the lead. Denver timeout. Francisco, I would like us to actually draft a pick. If we get around the 15th pick, we need to either take shooting and then a big, or then a big in shooting. It appears Knupel is the player of choice based on a lot of an NBA analysis for the Spurs at the higher pick, and maybe someone like Rasheer Fleming, a 6'9" forward that can shoot the three with a 7'5" wing. We could use some size on the team, and then maybe we draft a center in the second round like Maxime Reyno. But we need to make sure we get shooting and size, and I think we use both first round picks. Carlos, I did not like that Karate Kid movie at all. Asia, I'm gonna have to agree with Carlos. I hated that movie. First, you took Mr. Miyagi's name and changed his name. I don't care that you changed the actors. I don't care that you changed what they look like, but you changed his name. It's Mr. Miyagi. When you make him Mr. Han or whatever the hell his name was, it don't work. And then you took the most memorable speech in the movie, "Mercy is for the weak. Here we don't train to be merciful." And I got to read it in subtitles because it's in a language I don't speak. Like, seriously? What are you doing? I hated that Karate Kid movie. Although I would still watch it over the next Karate Kid. That was just but the Hilary Swank movie was swank, all right. Sorry, Asia. I did not like that movie. Keep it real. I prefer Karate Kid 3 over that Karate Kid remake. And Karate Kid 3 is not a good movie, but it's also cheesy fun. If you really just step back and shut your brain off, it's like this movie's terrible. Like the whole plot is stupid beyond belief with Kreese and I forget what the other guy is, but he's in the TV show Ponytail guy. It's just pure cheese. Wah, wah. I love that movie. It sucks, but I like it. You don't need to, Black Cat. You're good. I am telling you how I really feel. Oh, the remake was in China? Well, still, then they shouldn't have put it in China. They should have put it in Okinawa. Johnny Lawrence, you know what, Carlos? I like his character on Cobra Kai. I'm assuming you watch Cobra Kai. I've not seen the last season. I need to watch it at some point, but I like the first five. Terry Silver. Old guy, yes, Terry Silver. It's such a cheesy movie, but I like it. I like Karate Kid too. I saw the first and second Karate Kid in the theater. That's how old I am. Chosen, man. Sounds good, Black Cat. Anthony Davis with the game. Oh, I didn't realize it was a Davis game winner, Rendell. That's cool. We're coming back from the timeout. The Spurs are up 95 to 93. Denver ball. 12 on the shot clock for the Nuggets. Westbrook out in three-point land. Gets into the Chanchar. That's how you say his name? My bad. Chanchar with the jumper in the paint. Good. So my apologies. I've been saying his name wrong all night. Chanchar. Slingshot. He's been looking okay. And BYC timeouts are usually 2 to 3 minutes ish. So Chanchar with 8 points now. Vlatko Chanchar. My apologies. CP3 drops a three. And Robert, appropriately so. Heater on a 6-game win streak now. Dang. All right, let's go. I haven't seen the Emoji Movie. Westbrook gets triple team, passes it out. Alexander drives. And I guess turn the ball over. Wow. CP3 got that three because of a Harrison Barnes screen. He was open, took the shot, made the shot. Ten turnovers from the Nuggets, only 6 turnovers for the Spurs. Champagne will finally pick up the loose ball that was rolling on the ground. We'll get it to CP3. CP3 directing traffic. Now going to launch another three. Chris Paul. Chris Paul taking over in the fourth quarter. BYC, I don't think he's going to score 7 points. He's not been very efficient tonight, and he's not in the game right now. Westbrook for three. Nope. And now a foul on DeAndre Jordan. Denver falling apart in the fourth quarter a little bit. But what's going on? Dude, where's my car? I can't say I love that movie, T-Gunk. Not a big fan. I'm not a little good luck Mikey fist pump. CP3 gets a bonus if we win one more game, don't we? Don't we, Francisco? Spurs are on a 13-2 run. Rawhead Rex is a movie. That movie is awful. I've seen Rawhead Rex. Champagne just went for a dunk and got blocked by Chanchar. Champagne, not a great finisher above the rim. Weak Champagne is right, Medicare. That was, come on, man. If you're going to go up with two hands, you need to finish that. You got blocked by a dude whose name is Chanchar. Come on. I don't even know who that is. No offense, Chanchar, but seriously, I have no idea who you are. I know you're a Denver Nugget. Of course, he doesn't know who I am. Pull-up jumper in the paint is good by Jalen Pickett. 4-point game, 6 minutes to go. Yeah, more than I do. What was that roach part? Oh. I love Wishmaster 1. It is your wish. Turnover Champagne. Chump Penny. Nope. Gets 1 assist away from a triple-double. Jalen Pickett. Jones with the layup, but Jalen Pickett is 1 assist away. I just heard from a triple-double. My clock isn't right there. 101.99. Jokic is out, BYC. He played 53 minutes last night, dropped a triple-double, and had 61 points. That's another turnover for the Spurs. Like, was he stepped out of bounds? Medicare, I can't say how many times I've said we go out of bounds. It's been far too many. Another whistle, 4 pause. I don't remember the Beastmaster. Remember that scene with Tanya Roberts coming out of the water? If you know, you know. That was a PG rated movie. I'm thinking about that scene now. It's a good scene. It's a good scene. All right, 101.99, few substitutions. Castle's checked back in for the Spurs for the dude that bet against him. Five Lago Racing, what's going on? Denver ball, 8 on the shot clock, 5 minutes to go. Wide open 3 in the corner. No good. Tyson front of the board can't get it. Spencer Jones missed that 3. Sonia, I do not like spread Sonia. Champagny for 3 in the corner, no good. Westbrook with another rebound. He'll bring out the court for Denver. Under 5 minutes to go, 101-99. Pickett for 3, no good. We're lucky Denver can't shoot for ish right now. Wesley turns the ball over. Westbrook down the other end layup. He missed him. Russell Westbrook misses the fast break layup. Blake Wesley with the layup on the other end. Westbrook blows it. And now a turnover by Denver. Wow, Denver playing some stupid bad basketball. Castle for 3, no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Spurs. Pax Brazilian Ghost, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. R&B, thank you for being here. Novacell tonight, Jacob. Novacell, Sohan, or Johnson. We got no Johnson tonight. We're Johnsonless. Yeah, Lewis, typical Westbrook. That was bad. Fellow Coyote Club member. Nice. Yeah, Medicare. I don't know what to say. He didn't miss the layup at the end of the game last night, did he? Nice dish from Stefan Castle to Mamu. Mamu's going to hammer it down, and we got a timeout.
Thunder, 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 dunk of justice.
Oh, he did miss the layup at the end of the game, and July 26th, I will show you the game.
Sucker!
He sold the game. Wow. Classic Westbrook, right? Does Castle have 8 assists now, Marmalade? He needs 2 more assists in the last 4 minutes. Does he have 8? Let me pull up his stats. I can't see it. My eyes are shot right now. It says Castle has 4. He has 13, 14, and 8. He needs 2 more assists for a triple-double. Oh. And there was a couple shots that I clearly saw this. I remember in the third quarter, he caught Biombo in the paint. Biombo missed a shot. He's throwing out to Champagne for an open 3, missed the shot. So he should have 10. Possible triple-double, yes. Masagua. Homer dancing in the chat. Right, Raymond? We do play the Nuggets really well. I know they're without a lot of people. We're without a lot of people too. We're getting a crowd in here. We have plenty of people to get to 200 thumbs up, my friends. If you're a supporter of this channel, or just thumbs up for this is the 4th game in 5 nights for the Spurs. I'm losing my voice, so a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated for the effort. Thank you. Spurs on a 17-6 run right now, and yes, Spurs could very well, get back-to-back Rookie of the Years. Castle needs 2 more assists. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Westbrook throws the ball up in the air and into the crowd. What are you doing? Westbrook is selling this game. 105-99 to the Spurs ball. CP3 will bring it up for San Antonio. Paul gets a screen from Biombo. 7 on the shot clock. He's just going to launch a 3. No good. DeAndre Jordan with the rebound. July 26th, I hope he gets a triple-double. And a spilled beverage is on the court. We got to stop it and play. Thank you, T Gunk. He says all 300 plus. Let's hit the thumbs up. This is our first crowd of over 300 in a while, so thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Who's dropping their beverage? Don't be doing that. I don't know who dropped their beverage. I'm trying to see a replay. Oh, the ball hit it? Oh, it hit a fan. Fan dropped their beverage. Well, I mean, you get hit by a ball. It's the Westbrook experience. I'll pick the Jimi Hendrix experience over the Westbrook experience. I'll tell you right now. They're still cleaning up the spill. That probably is $20, Joshua. What's up, all here in OK? Reading scores: Barnes 18, Paul 17, Mamu 16, Westbrook 30, Pickett 15, Tyson 15. We're picking on Russell Westbrook, but he does have 30 points tonight. I'm not shifting? Nice. Maybe not good for your transmission if it's a manual. Denver ball, picking into the paint, layup good. 4-point game. And now another whistle. Timeout. I know the Hawks lost, Alex. That's great. Atlanta Hawks losing. Tyler, no politics. Not the place. This is a sports channel. We're not talking about anything political today. I appreciate you asking, but not the place. Watching from Guam. Sorry. Thank you for stopping in. Mamu 20 minutes, 16 points. Biombo 0 points and Clarence 0 points in 31 minutes. Damn. I didn't realize Biombo hasn't scored tonight. Okay. Biombo, take this. That's right. He just got chucked. He got chucked alive in front of all of you. Just saying. From the 900s? Do you mean the 90s, Taj? I have issue 1 through 75. I have like some stupid reason 10 copies of issue 1 and number 9. I just actually have duplicate runs of 1 through 75. I have 1 through 75 and then spawn 1 through 75 again. Stock guy, thank you for stopping in. We've had a good game tonight. If the Nuggets lose, oh, they drop below the Lakers in the standings. I did not realize that. All right, I see it now. I see why people are investing in the Nuggets tonight. 105, 101. So Nuggets fans, thank you for being here. Spurs fans, as usual, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. If you're a fan of the San Antonio Spurs and you have not hit the subscribe button, what are you waiting for? We cover every game of the Spurs, whether you're just looking for a place to talk Spurs or hang out, whatever it is. Turn over San Antonio. Also do Spurs news videos, New York Giants shorts, NBA documentaries, and NFL documentaries. Started pumping those out, so we'd love to have you join the channel. Let's get back to the game. 2:44 to go. 105, 101. Russell Westbrook with the ball in three-point land, launching a long three. That's not the shot to be taking. Russell, you are not Steph Curry. Never have been, never will be. Russell Westbrook should not be taking threes 3 feet behind the arc. For this quarter, the Spurs are 3 of 8 from 3. The Nuggets are 1 of 8. Castle with the ball, looking for his 9th assist. He's going to drive in the paint. Passes it out to Barnes for 3. In and out! Oh! Castle should have a triple-double by now. Damn it. Tyson with the ball for the Nuggets. 12 on the shot clock. Over to Westbrook. 2 minutes to go in the game. Westbrook's going to take off in the paint. Layup all out of control. He's now yelling at the ref. Won the foul. Not going to get it. Bad shot by Russell Westbrook. CP3 with the ball for San Antonio. Minute and 45 to go. 105, 101. 7 on the shot clock. Harrison Barnes now with the ball. Nice behind the back dribble. Drives in the paint. Throws it up off the glass. Harrison Barnes with a beautiful shot. Yeah, stock guy, you weren't kidding. Road trip, same to you. Josh, same to you. Harrison Barnes with 20 points tonight. I believe this is back-to-back games for Harrison Barnes with 20 or more. Westbrook one-on-one versus Castle. Drives, kicks it out. 6 on the shot clock. Pickett with the ball in the paint. He'll pass it out. Now a mile-long 3 is no good. I think that was Chantra, and the Spurs up by 6 with a minute to go now. I think the Spurs are going to beat Denver. Denver has no. I mean, Westbrook can't hit a shot, and these other four guys are Paul for three, air ball. Champagne with the putback. That's the dagger. Denver timeout. My clock's a little ahead. It's actually 49 seconds. The Spurs are going to beat Denver. Are we tied with the Portland Trailblazers now? Unless Denver comes back? Oh, gosh. It is a really tight race right now. Portland has not been winning lately. Let me take a look at the standings. The Spurs win, looking like they will. They'll improve to 32 and 44. Portland is 33 and 43. The Bulls are right ahead of us at 34 and 42. The Suns are 35 and 41. The Heat are 35 and 41. We're not getting the 35 wins, barring a miracle. But the Heat right now are 35 and 41. The Hawks are 36 and 40. 36 and 40. The Miami Heat are one game behind the Atlanta Hawks from pushing them into the lottery. So root for the Miami Heat the rest of the year. Just saying. Yeah, right, Francis? Yeah, right, Francisco? Yeah, Westbrook not doing so good. I don't think we're getting 35, Randy, based on the schedule, unless the opposing team's resting a lot of their key players. Look, I'm happy for the Spurs. They're going to win this game tonight. The guys played hard, a back-to-back. Let's be honest. If Jokic is playing, if Murray's playing, if they have their starting lineup, we're probably not winning. But you know what? They don't have their starting lineup. It is what it is. You win with the guys you have. We're missing a ton of players too. No coach, no Wemby, no Fox, no Sohan, no Johnson, no Vassell. So it's even. Tyson for three. No good. CP3 with the rebound. That's the game. All right, good game, Denver Nuggets fans. If you're heading out, please do hit the thumbs up on the way out. It does help the channel. Champagne with a monster jam to hammer in the nail in the coffin.
Thunder, thunder, thunder. Thunder, dunk of justice.
Thank you, Andre. I appreciate that. And now a dunk by Castle. There's nobody there. 113, 103. Castle's not going to get the triple-double, though, guys. And happy birthday to them, Homer. Well, Nuggets are still trying here. Tyson's going to drive, layup, and one. Well, of course. Tyson with the layup. They're just talking about the heartbreaking layup last night. They lost by 1 point in double OT. Almost triple-double doesn't count. Clarence, I agree. We need shooting in a big. I don't think we can get Malawach and Concanopoulos in the draft. Both are expected to go in the top 10. We would need the Atlanta pick to, if it's a lottery pick, to move up into the top 4 because they can't jump in the top 10. It would have to jump in the top 4. Champagne will dribble it out. Do not take a shot, Julian. He didn't. A good win, Spurs fans. Not a game I expect us to win. I think we had to go big and then shooting, or shooting and then a big. Castle 15, 15, and 9. Oh, he was 1 assist short. He was 1 assist short of his first triple-double. Veronica next season. I can't wait to call a Spurs season where we have a winning record. That has never happened. We got to 195 thumbs up. We haven't had 200 in a few weeks. Can we get 5 more? 5 more thumbs up and we'll have our first 200 like stream in a couple weeks. That would be pretty cool. Appreciate it. Let me pull up the end of game stats and then I'll call it a night. My apologies, I'm losing my voice. If you haven't heard me, this is the Spurs' 4th game in 5 nights. They have. Why? Who schedules 4 games in 5 nights? The NBA does. The Dallas Mavericks beat the Atlanta Hawks. Great news, Spurs fans. That means the Hawks are getting closer to being a lottery team again. The Spurs improved to 32 and 44. Denver drops to 47 and 30, and I believe they just fell down in the standings below the Los Angeles Lakers. For the Denver Nuggets, Najee with 8 points. Hunter, Tyson, with 18 points, but not efficient. 7 of 20 from the field. DeAndre Jordan with 10 points and 17 boards. He was 6 of 12 from the line. All those missed free throws really changed, could changed the game. Russell Westbrook, 11 of 25 from the field, 11 of 25 from the field, which isn't good, but he was 8 of 15 from 2-point land. The 3 of 10 from 3-point land just did him no favors. He had 11 rebounds and 6 assists. Triple double for Jalen Pinkett. I believe that was his first career triple double. 17, 11, and 10. Off the bench for the Nuggets, Dario Sarcic with 4. Spencer Jones with 4. Vlatko Chanchar with 8. And Trey Alexander with 7. Alexander had a rough shooting night, 3 of 11. Jones also struggled, 2 of 8. For the game, the Nuggets only shot 40, 30, 68, and had 12 turnovers. The Spurs had 10 turnovers and shot 44, 37, 77. So the Spurs shot much better than they did. They did get 14 offensive rebounds to our 8. For San Antonio, Julian Champagnie with 14 points. Harrison Barnes, nice game, 20 points, 8 rebounds. Bismack Biyombo, 0. He had 7 boards and 3 blocks, but did not score tonight. CP3 with 17 points and 8 assists and 5 boards. Stephon Castle, a rough shooting night again, 6 of 18. He got blocked again in the paint, 2 of 6 from 3, I don't mind, but 4 of 12 from 2-point land ain't going to work. He did have 15 rebounds, though, a career high, 9 assists, 1 assist short of a triple-double, and only 1 turnover. So I like the only 1 turnover. The rebounds and assists are fantastic, just an inefficient night. Otherwise, he was pretty darn good tonight. Mamu was pretty good great off the bench. 16 points and 10 rebounds. Jordan McLaughlin ran around and didn't really do a hell of a lot. He had 3 points. Malachi Branham, 13 points, but it was an inefficient 13 points. 6 of 15 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3. Blake Wesley had, I think this might be a season high, 15 points, 5 of 6 from the field, and went 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. He only hit 2 of his 4 free throws, but he hit all 3 of his 3-pointers. Blake's 3-point shots, we got the 200 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Blake's 3-point shooting, as of late, has been looking better. I don't know if he's working on it, but if that kid can develop a 3-point shot, he's going to be a really good backup guard for us. The big question is, can he develop the backup shot? It's Good Gaming Channel. Thank you for stopping in. Mamu loves playing the Nuggets, right? He actually really does. It's a good win for us. I am going to call a night, my friends. It's 11:22. I'm not feeling well. I got to work in the morning, so hopefully I feel well in the morning, but I really should get some rest. So thank you all. Please still hit the thumbs up on the way out. That's all I got. On behalf of myself, Yodi, Mikey, Grogu, and Selena, what you going to do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go.